Not me forgetting to start the stream because I got distracted for a second. My bad. My bad. Hello Twitch. Hello, how's it going? It's Prince Leo the Awesome. As you can see, my face is unamused. Why am I unamused? Because I'm tired and depressed. Why am I tired and depressed? Because I am a loser and I am a neat. But that's okay. I am doing my best to survive. Myself, I guess. I don't really know what hell I was going with that, but whatever. Hi. I'm very tired. I wanted to stream today because when I'm not doing anything all day, I get even more depressed. So streaming should be a way to distract myself from the fact that I'm not doing anything with my life. But yes, I am back. I was streaming. I did stream like once last week, but I streamed on YouTube mostly because I was writing a little bit. Emphasis on kind of a little bit, because honestly I really wasn't much, because I just wasn't really, like the day before when I decided to do it, I was like, oh, I'm definitely in the mood to do this, but when I actually when the day came to stream, all of a sudden that entire mood just like went away, and I was just like, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't want to get out of bed. But I did it, and I barely did it, and it was just like, I don't even think I really did much in terms of writing or anything at all. But I was trying to write a novel, a light novel that I had an idea for, but it's been such a long time since I like written anything. Like not like a long time. Like I wrote, the last time I wrote was like, I guess a couple months ago, and I did actually write the day, like a couple days after that stream. But I streamed on YouTube because I don't really want to write my my light novels, because they're usually like LGBT oriented and all that stuff. And Twitch kind of has like has a reputation for stuff like that. And already I've had a couple of times where people have come into chat and they just ask questions that kind of, like, I want to assume is not meant to be malicious, but because of the way sometimes it's worded, it kind of just feels like a malicious intent, you know? So yeah. And I kind of just get really tired of that. And I have to hold myself back from, you know, being my bitchy self, because contrary to how I try to portray myself, I can actually be a really sadistic bitch if I want to. Like if I'm really pissed off, yeah, I will have no problem seeing you squirm in pain, because that's my enjoyment, to be honest. Because I just hate really I just hate people who are just ill-mannered or just have ill intention for no reason. Like if there's like a reason, like somebody did something to you, I don't mind revenge if it's like something somebody did, depending on the level of revenge, or depending on what they did. It depends. If it's like a small issue, then no. But if it's like something something terrible they did, then yeah, fuck, I'll go ham on their ass. I don't care. But when it's just when it's like, it's not, if something is just not hurting you and you decide to do ill intent to someone, or you try to be sneaky about it, it's just like, bruh, you are just lucky that there are laws in place, so most people will not resort to violence because of laws, because nobody wants to go to jail. Also, give me a second, because I have my air conditioner on, but it's hot as hell. That's the reason why I had it on fan and not air conditioner. I don't know why. But yes. Y'all, some of y'all need to understand the reason why you get away with, you know, saying whatever the fuck you want is either because you're doing so anonymously or because people have respect for the laws. But one of these days, y'all gonna mess with the wrong person who does not have respect for any laws, and you're gonna end up in a fucking ditch or something. Like, seriously, that shit's happened. Like, sometimes I don't know why people don't have like the conscious effort to, like, you know, mind their business, to not be a bitch for no reason to other people, because like people will snap. Even the most well-behaved person will eventually snap at you and will resort to letting you catch these hands or whatever. I don't know how to phrase that, but they will fucking punch you in the face. Let's just say that people will punch you in the face. Like you need, I don't know who raised y'all. Some of y'all out there, I don't know who raised y'all, but you clearly need to reflect on yourself and realize that you may need to be raised again. You may need to learn some damn manners, because you ain't gonna go about the world constantly being a fucking asshole, because eventually you're gonna get your comeuppance. Everybody has to deal with shit one day. And you know, people, especially currently with all the bullshit that's going on in the world, yeah, I feel like people are becoming even more and more and more aggressive because we are just tired. People are just tired and fed up and frustrated. So like, bruh, chill. Stop making it worse when shit's already worse. It does nothing to improve your sad, pathetic life. But if you're not a person who has a sad, pathetic life and just enjoys hurting people, you're a fucking psychopath. That's just all I gotta say. I don't know why I got on that tangent, but I don't know. I guess because I just been like, I've been online like constantly because I don't really go outside. I don't really like going outside much because I don't really live in the safest area, and going outside is very uncomfortable, and I just don't like. There's not really much to do either, especially since I don't have a car, so it's just like I don't really have anywhere to go. And I don't have money, so what am I gonna do but play video games inside all day? And I don't really just and depression. I don't really feel like doing creative stuff as much as I would like to, which I kind of miss. But I'm just tired and dead inside all day, so I don't really get to do it. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of the reason why I haven't really been like streaming much, because all the streams I've planned were all non-gaming streams, and because they were all non-gaming streams, I just could not drag myself out of my dark abyss of a hole called depression to actually, you know, do the things I wanted to do. Like, there's so much stuff I want to do, so many things I want to tackle, so I can like you know, hopefully improve my living situation, my financial situation, all that stuff. But honestly, with the way I've been going for the past couple of years, I just getting better. So I'm using video games and streaming as a way to distract myself and lie to myself I'm actually being productive. But yeah, that's kind of just been it. I've been just burnt out on life. Life is not worth a lot sometimes, so it's just like I don't really want to expend my energy as much, because it's just like, what's the point of expending your energy when it's just not really worth it 99% of the time, especially when you're poor. When you're poor, it's not really worth it expending your energy, because what all you're doing is just trying to survive, and it's just like, I don't. That's if we have all this like advancement in technology and all that stuff, blah blah blah, why the fuck do I have to like live like this? Like, I just feel like human race is purposely being stupid on purpose for the express purpose of just fucking other people over, because people are just psychopaths, and people in power are just psychopaths, let's just say that. So yeah, I'm just tired. I don't really feel like, so I just feel like just playing video games. And today I'm gonna play Atelier, Escha and Logy, Alchemists of the Dusk. It's my favorite video game ever. It's not my first Atelier game, I don't think. A friend of mine introduced it to me in high school, the Atelier series. But I think I actually started with Mana Kamea and not Atelier. I'm not sure. Like, I vaguely remember, cause I either got Atelier first or Mana, or my friend showed me Mana. I can't remember really well. I don't really got good memory, but either or. So after that, I had like got my hands on Escha Logy afterwards, sometime later, for like, what was it, PS3? I believe it was PS3, yeah. So yeah, and then eventually I got it again for I don't think I got it for PS4, but I did get it for my Switch. I didn't really. I just be buy the same series in the game. Although I did eventually also buy like the other Alchemists of the Dusk. Or is it? Wait, what? Actually, I don't know if they're also considered Alchemists of the Dusk. Wait, let me check for a second. I do have the other games in my Switch. I can think downloaded on my Switch right now. Just quickly check. Yep, yeah. So yeah, I do have the other Alchemist of Dusk, and it's all the it's a DX series. So I have Atelier. I don't know if it's like Escha. I think it's Escha, but Atelier Escha. I also have, where's the other one? I have Atelier Shally, Alchemist Dusk. Now that one I only played once and I didn't really do a lot. I don't know. I don't remember why, but I found myself like kind of like half enjoying it, but also half not really caring too much about Shally. Oh, thank you for the follow, Rex. Why, hello. How are you? Thank you so much for the follow. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy yourself. I'm just I just want to like just talk a little bit before I start playing the game. So I heard that's a good way to I don't know, bring in some viewers to when you start playing the game. I don't know. I'm just testing it out, testing out the theory. But yeah, thank you for joining the stream. Hold on, my face is frozen. Ah, how do I change my face? My face. Ah, no. There it goes. Okay, my face is unfrozen now. But yes, thank you for joining the stream. Hello. But yeah, I have Alchemists, Atelier, Shally as well, and oh, and you're welcome. And I'm surviving. I don't really know how to say. I'll just say I'm fine, kinda. I'm just here, existing. That's basically what I am right now. But that's basically okay for me by my standards. just mental health and all that stuff. But I'm taking it easy, taking my time. I hope you're doing well. How are you? Oh, actually, you just said you said fine. I'm sorry. I'm socially awkward. I'm so sorry. But yes, thank you. You're welcome. And thank you for asking as well. What was I saying again? Oh yeah. Yeah. I have basically the entirety of Alchemists of Dusk, as well as I do have Atelier Meru. I can't say her goddamn name. And I also have the others of the, I don't remember, it was like the Arlen series. Yeah, Atelier Arlen series. I have except for one, that one that just came out like a couple of years ago. I didn't get that one, but I have Verona, and I have Totally, I think that's her name. And I think I do have Atelier Annie on my computer, but I don't know if I could actually stream it because I have a hard time getting my game OBS and games on my PC to work at the same time. Other than that, I think I have something else. Oh, I do have a Mana Kamea too. I can't get one because it's on my PS Vita, but my PS Vita is kind of like not working. Oh well. But yeah, I have that too. So yeah, that's all the games I have in terms of the Atelier series, I believe. Actually, no, I do have another one. I just don't remember its name because it just came out some years ago. Actually, I have more than that, but those two I don't really want to talk about because I don't really give two shits about them that much. I see, and good mental health can be handy and complicated. Keep us consistent. Take care of yourself, please. And yes, I'm pretty okay. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm trying my best, and you as well. Take care of yourself as well. And I'm glad we're all doing well. Oh, I'm surviving, but yeah, we're all doing well. Yeah. Oh, and then what else was I gonna talk about? Cause I gotta think up topics, you know. I did write down some. So, anybody reading light novels? Are you reading light novels, Rex or Y? Cause I am definitely reading light novels, and I just finished volume 12 of By the Grace of the Gods, and it was just really good. It was so good. I freaking love Ryoma. That's the same. Cause I've been reading so many goddamn light novels and like also manhwas. I just can't remember everybody's name, so I'm just like, whatever comes to my head first. That's your name. But I could be thinking of Danganronpa. I don't really know why. But I think his name is Ryoma. I don't remember. Or Ryoma. I don't remember. But I love him. He's like a really interesting character because although he like comes off at first as like a calmly typical kind of isekai character. Because he's like, I love dealing with slimes. I love researching slimes. I love helping everybody. But at the same time, he's also like, I may love helping everybody, but I also, my past life, I was a fucking 40-year-old a corporate slave, and you know, I will kill you without hesitation because I am tired of everybody's bullshit. So yeah, if you disturb my peace, I'll disturb your life. Okay, okay. And it's just like, boy, you were in the body of a, I think he's like 10 years old, 12 or 10 in the current volume, but I was just like, bro, what the hell? And this last novel was just like, the last novel was just like a lot of drama. I've been waiting so long for the light novel to update, because it's been like months since it like came out. No, I think it's months since like the volume 11 came out, and so I'm just so happy that it came out. It's like, can't wait for the next book. I'm so happy. Sorry for if I'm like mashing over my words or mumbling. I have speech problems. I never really tried to read a light novel, but I'll try the genre when I finish my preparation for my admission. Oh, good luck on your exams. I wish you luck. I wish you get to pass and you get that. What the heck am I trying to say? Get that degree, or I don't know. Get the credentials. Get your stuff. You get that. Also, because I always have to ask, like, I don't like making mistakes, but what are your pronouns? I want to make sure I'm using the right pronouns when I be all silly like that. But yeah. But yes, if you ever, once you finish your exam, oh, you're pronouncing him? Okay, so you get that him. Wait, actually, also gender and pronouns. Because I use he, him pronouns, but I don't. But you know, people wouldn't really think that at first guess. But yeah. But yeah, you get that. You get that exam. You pass. Good luck. You can do it. Got this. But yeah. But yeah, if you do read some light novels, I definitely recommend By the Grace of the Gods, Sense of a Bookworm, and that's something. Oh, Moroccan. American. Don't know much about Morocco, except for that, like, there's Twitch streamer, a bigger one who is from Morocco. I think she said she was. I don't remember her name. I only just started seeing like clips of her. But hello in Morocco. Wait, is it Morocco? Or am I saying it wrong? I can't remember. I am sorry. I have American education, and American education is not meant to teach us. We are meant to just think what they want me to think. I'm sorry. They really actually don't really. I never had a class. We never actually had like what's it called? Is it geology? Oh yeah, I'm glad it's the right pronunciation. It's because I can't remember because like we did not learn about other countries that well in school. Like, I do vaguely remember them trying to teach. They did teach us like in kindergarten. That was it. After kindergarten, they never like really taught us anything about like other countries except for like ones we've been to war with or who are our neighbors. So I knew about Canada, I knew about England, and I knew about Mexico. But and it's like if I had like a friend who like was from a different country, that I learned that I knew that they're from that country or whatever. But other than that, if I didn't know, I didn't know, because they just did not teach us about countries at all growing up. It's weird because I'm pretty sure some schools do, but I think that's when they're like really well funded, because not every school in America is like well funded. I did not grow up in any of the well funded schools. Actually, I did at first, because we actually did have good funding at first, but then they Oh, and I love geography, but I know international geography and geopolitics aren't commonly taught in the US, and most Moroccans are not that cultured in geography too, so it's opposite. Yeah. I'm glad we are all the same boat. It's like not just us. But yeah, I would have loved to like learn a little bit of geography or something, because like I do like learning about a little bit about other countries. Like I like seeing documentaries about other countries, all that stuff. But then again, I probably wouldn't want to have learned it from America, to be honest. Because even if we did, I feel like even if we did touch upon that subject, I feel like they would have messed with the like the knowledge to the point of like, just being wrong. Because growing up, especially as becoming an adult, I realized so much of the stuff that they taught us in school was completely either wrong or completely glossed over, or just not properly explained. Like our like let's say like our the American politics and like the election and everything. Yeah, from everybody when you think like, oh, America is a a democracy, so like the people vote for their presidents and all that stuff. But did you know that we don't really, we really don't. Electoral college vote actually votes the president, and apparently I learned this because of the last president. Apparently, the electoral college actually aren't actually obligated to actually vote who the people of their state vote. So I think only just recently, after the last president, did they actually made it a like actual rule that you had to follow along to the popular vote. But the popular vote, if they decided that like, oh, I don't want to really vote for that president, or I just want to vote for something else, they actually could. And I didn't know that until I I think this was explained on like the official like political like the official site that usually that tells everybody like who won or not and who actually count. I think they're like the people who actually count the votes too. I'm not really sure because again, they didn't explain this properly. They always say that, oh, it's populist vote, the popular people vote for who's president, and that's all they explain. And they don't really actually go into actually a lot of detail that like we also get to vote in like the other politicians. Like we all know we vote for a mayor, but they actually don't really like announce like, oh, this is when we vote for the mayor, or the election is coming up, so now we gotta vote for the mayor. They actually don't really announce that as much as they do like the president. That's because like the presidents like get like donation money from like usually from big corporations. Although one president recently, well, not president but candidate, did just get it from like actual like from the common people and all that stuff. The technology able to boycott a president or push a tie, which did happen a few times. Yeah. And the thing is, they never really taught us that in school, and it's just like it's kind of weird that was allowed. And then it's like it kind of makes me go like, are we really truly a democracy if we can't really vote our president? But then again, his power doesn't really seem to do a lot, and it's actually the the Congress who we actually have to be more focused on. But the thing is, they don't really emphasize on Congress and everything, and I can't help but wonder if that's like intentional to like make it easier for who they want to vote to be in. Because I feel like with America, for like I don't know how long ago, but I think like maybe 2 or 1 generation ago, they started just going downhill in terms of like education and everything. I think that's my opinion, because like I've seen like some videos like of America in the past, right? And there's like some like I guess like educational programs that I found on YouTube, and it's like they'll ask like kids or teenagers' opinion on stuff, and it's like they just speak so well. They speak so well and they speak so eloquently, and they just their way they think, it's just not how a lot of the adults think today. Like not my generation of adults. Like kind of my generation, because they're kind of also kind of have their problematic way of thinking. Because like I feel like sometimes we're too black and white in our thinking, and it's really hard to find people who are like willing to admit that they're wrong. And I think that's also a part of like the education system, because like in school, when there's a lot of teachers where if you get something wrong, instead of like being patient and like helping you through it, they literally attack you, make you feel small, and they literally be like, the fact that you don't know this, you're stupid, you're not trying hard enough, you like worthless child in a way. That's basically how like the way they treat here, and it's like that doesn't help. I think that's kind of spilled into like how we are. A lot of Americans are today. Like a lot of Americans are just very like we don't like being wrong. We will argue, and it's something that's really hard to like not learn or to learn out of, because it's just like it's really hard because how we like grew up, how we were treated by teachers, and all that stuff. You can check the gerrymandering problems in the U.S. It's passioning and affects the whole electoral system. It's probably one of the reasons of downfall. Yeah, yeah. It's one of the reasons, but honestly, the biggest reason is the corporations in our country. A lot of them have ties with the politicians. The politicians have a lot of ties with like big corporations. Like a lot of them have family members who own companies that would, say there's actually one politician. I don't know if he's still in power. Like I kind of had to like block it off for a bit because it's just making me so depressed. But his daughter, like I think a couple of his family members, or his entire family owns like an oil company, and so like he makes sure that his oil company does not go out of business or whatever, something like that. So he literally denies laws that mess with his business and all that stuff, or his allies' business or whatever. It's really just actually it's pretty much stupidly bad. It's also because of campaigns. The private sector is just dominating market. Literally, I kind of wonder, like, are all of them like together? You ever think like, if you think about it, like all these like rich people, are they just coming together and just be like, let's screw the entire world, we'll make everybody fight each other, we'll make everybody just make sure we don't teach them as much to teach them so we can make as much money as possible. And that's why they're trying so hard to go to the moon or whatever, or Mars. Literally, quality of life sacrifice for profit. That's all life is. It just feels like all we're living for is just to make somebody else rich. And it's just like, bruh, it's really tiring. It's like, I'm so glad that nowadays, like, it's not like I feel like it's still not bigger of a movement, but I am kind of happy that the younger generations are just very argumentative and just like, I don't do shit for pennies, chump. You ain't gonna get me gonna get me doing that shit. We want a wage slave? That's not me. Oh, that's really bad. Especially beatings, harassment, and bullying. That's like universal conflicts, but is it like teachers beating kids? Cause like that's when they can't do that in America, because that is when a parent will come in and beat a teacher's ass. Oh, it's the teachers. Okay, so you know what parents need to do. You're just gonna pull up. I mean, I probably can't, because you probably have like different laws and everything. I mean, we have laws too that we like don't beat up people, but people still do it. My mom has done it on almost have done it on a couple occasions. Because she was like, you ain't about to harm my child. Who the hell you think you is? She's not perfect parent, but she will beat somebody's ass for me. That's for sure. Still will at her little old age, and she's tiny. She's a tiny woman. She's just like, I'll beat you up. I don't care if you're bigger than me. I will climb you and beat you. That's my mom. That's how she be like. It's bad. Life is getting bad out there, and the thing is, it's so you can tell it's getting bad when it's just so blatantly obvious what they're doing that they're not even surprised anymore, like what they're doing, and you're just like, oh look, another law that just fucked up everybody's life. Who could have seen that coming? But it will also make all the big corporations really, really rich. Oh my god, we didn't see that coming. Oh my, like with student loans, like I had like a coworker when I was working for a short while, a coworker who literally word by word exactly predicted what was gonna happen with that, and I was like, damn, bruh. And I really enjoy talking with you too, Rex of Y. And Arab countries are mostly trying their absolute best to beat the hell out of their people. Inflation is insane too. Inflation's really insane. And I wish your people the best. I wish the people of the world the best by making their governments fear them, so they could actually make our quality of life better. And honestly, inflation, even as a kid, I always thought inflation was full of shit, because when a teacher tried to explain it to me, and I was just like, that makes literally no sense. So why? Like, why is that so much money? Why are you raising prices for no reason when there's no actual cause to actually raise the prices? Like, I understand if it's like, oh, it's hard to get the item, or it's dwindling in like stock or whatever. Like, say like I don't know, like you're trying to get a mineral and the mineral deposits are like becoming increasingly hard to discover, so you have to raise the prices because you can't, you know, get as much of the item, so you can't meet the demand. But I've learned that a lot of stuff that they raise the prices on, they purposely actually destroy their stock, even if the stock is not, you know, bad, because they realize, oh, our foods are gonna get too cheap, so let's destroy all the stock so we can keep the price or raise the price. And they do that a lot with farms in America. Like, there's so much food wasted. Food that could feed the entire world. Food wasted that could feed hungry, starving children in many, many impoverished countries or war-torn countries. Items that could have been used. Materials, just everything, just being destroyed on purpose for the purpose of just, you know, making money. And it's just like, bruh. And inflation is like, it's just like, you're full of crap. Why you guys made that for no reason other than to make profit at this point? Because honestly, it just makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. Because a lot of the times we can meet the demands, we have way too much supply. It's just that the people want to make a quick buck, so they'll get rid of their supplies so they can say like, oh, we can't meet the demand, we have to raise our prices because it's so hard to get this item. Now it's like, I feel like inflation is going higher, mostly because there's a lot of people who are, you know, protesting. A lot of people are trying to unionize and like just like give us better pay, especially in my country. There's a lot of people who are just, it's not like, I don't think it's like in the news as much. I don't really hear it on like mainstream news, but all the like, you know, smaller news, like, you know, like people who are like YouTubers, but they like try to like be like actual news people, like better than the actual news of America. They like try to go out there, try to see the world and everything, see all the problems and get to the down, at least try their best to get to the, you know, the meat cause of the problems. They will, you know, they will like show all these protesting, all these people angry and just trying to get back at their bosses, trying to get them to get, you know, give them the benefits that they want. The currency losing its prior value, the great inflation odds at least offer a far better situation than the deflation, which is horrible. I gotta read that again. Brain. Inflation is also the expression of currency losing its prior value. A great inflation is at least often a far better situation than the deflation, which is horrible. It still doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, call me dumb, and like, no, I'm not saying you're calling me dumb. I just say that to myself, but like, I may be considered that I may be just dumb, but it's just like, it just feels like, it still feels very arbitrary. I hope that's the right word. I can't remember, but it just feels like an artificial like problem. Like, it's not a problem that actually, you know, actually makes sense. You know, it's just like, say, okay, so here's the thing is, for a lot of things, I can understand in terms of like luxury goods, things that you don't actually need to actually, you know, live or survive. But oh, also hold on, give me a second. Also, sorry about that. Twitch auto mod just blocks any little thing he considers like offensive, even if it's not really offensive. But like, actual offensive stuff actually gets through so much, and it pisses me off. Like, I'm just like, bruh, they literally let me get bullied once. Someone literally just making fun of my speech impediment the entire time. But yet my friend who had come in literally like kept getting like auto like his like auto I don't know if it's banned, but like kept getting his words muted because he kept saying stuff like MILF in a joking way, even though it wasn't about me. It was just words, just stupid. And then have me to that stream. Oh, do you stream as well? Wait, let me check your channel out. Hopefully it will let me do so without freezing. Please don't freeze on me, please. Lisa, no. No, freeze. Okay. Ooh, your channel is looking nice. Ooh, look at that banner, look at that icon. Got some videos. Aw, we don't have any videos. Ooh, you're an artist. Is it an artist? Oh, no, sorry. I read wrong. I'm writing wrong. I can't read. I'm trying to do even goodbyes. Make a stream on Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday, Saturdays, and Sunday. Tuesday. Okay. I shall follow, so I can see your streams. It was after my final stream. I see. Okay. Well, good luck. I wish you all the luck streaming. I hope you get your followers. I hope you grow, and all your stuff goes well. Life goes as planned. I mean, life doesn't go as planned, but even if it doesn't, you keep. What was that? Cleo! Hello, Cleo! How's it going? Scaring the hell out of me. I swear to God, I'm gonna come for you. I'm gonna come for you next time I catch you streaming, boy. And also Rexa. I hope everything goes well, even if life doesn't go as planned. You keep trying, cause it will get better eventually. And no problem. You're welcome. Streamers gotta help other streamers. We gotta be there for each other, especially us small ones. Cause we need it. We need help. But we got each other, okay? And yes, Cleo, you got me again. Also, I just realized something. My browser overlay isn't showing the chat in the screen. I just realized, because I was streaming on YouTube last week. Because I didn't want to stream the content I write on Twitch, because it's kind of, sometimes Twitch could be a little bit homophobic, transphobic, and then I like to write stuff with really, like, that just fits my non-binary aesthetic. I like characters who kind of fit my aesthetic. It's not aesthetic, but you know what I mean. I just like characters that kind of gender neutral, kind of gender fluid, just be out there, just be like, I'm whatever. So yeah, and I just like, I feel like if somebody just came for me in a stream because of what I'm writing, I just feel like I was gonna, especially considering the fact that last week I was really in a really bad mood, I would have snapped. I would have said some stuff. I would have got a whole ass ban, I think, because I was not in the mood. Bitchy Leo was out last week. But yeah, I just realized my browser source is not correct. Yes, the gender is liquid. Gender, liquid. We are liquid. And I just enjoy liquid gender. Ayo, Cleo! I'm coming for you next time you stream. If I remember, I'm gonna catch you, boy. You better prepare. You better wait. I'm coming for you, boy. Keep scaring me. Oh God. I know you. I just hope you don't come. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow I'm doing little nightmares, and then after that it's Resident Evil. I feel like you're terrifying me. I can't drink that Grimace shake. I'm lactose intolerant. Yay! I hope you enjoy that stream tomorrow as well. And I'm glad you're gonna join it. And I can't drink that Grimace shake because that's a lot of milk and sugar. And honestly, I've been kind of like, not completely, but I've been cutting back on sugar because I am old. No, I'm not old. I'm like 26. I can't remember because it's just like the days pass by so fast when you're old. Like once you hit 8, after like you become an adult, life just goes by too fast that you can barely remember what the hell age you are, because it's just like, wait, didn't I just have a birthday? And you're just like, no, your birthday was last year. And it's just like, what you mean? Oh, speaking of which, next month is my birthday. My birthday is next month. Oh God, I gotta remember my age again. I gotta remember my age again. Also, Rex. Oh, thank you for the follow, Rexa too. Wait, how many Rexas are there? Is it just Rexa Y? What? I'm confused. We be forgetting our age. We'll be 27 next month, y'all. Don't know what the hell I'll do. I don't think I'll do like a birthday stream or anything like that. I'm just like, I feel like my I don't do anything for my birthday. I never do. Too poor. Maybe if I am the middle child, we forget my birthday a lot. I'm joking. Well, not really. Sometimes we do. Especially me. Ah, okay, I see. Thank you for the second follow with your all. Thank you, Rexa. I appreciate it. Oh, if I had another account, I would too, but this is my only account. Well, thank you so much. I have Spawn with some me waking up and then and somebody calls like happy birthday and it's like what? I'm just here. I just came into reality. What you talking about? Ooh. I look like the stream froze. Unfreeze yourself. Okay, I don't think it froze. I think it was just playback. I don't know. I better not be like, I better not have ads, cause I ain't getting no money, Twitch. So you better not have me get no ads. What money are you giving me for the ads? Nothing. So no ads. Okay, hold on. Let me face. You hear me, Twitch? No ads. No ads on these goddamn videos. If I ain't getting nothing, you ain't getting nothing either. I want money. You better give me no ads. Come for you. I'm so dumb. But yes. Okay. I should get into the game then. Cause I think it's like been like what 40 minutes? It says 40 hours. 40 hours I've been streaming. Hell no. I could not last even 2 hours. I get tired. It's time to play the game. It's time to start the Atelier. Oh fuck my ears. Oh hey, ow. Why are you so loud? Ow. Why are you so loud, game? Why was that loud? Usually not that loud when I play games. Okay. It's time to begin. Also, I'm gonna move my microphone because it's in my fucking way. Okay, who should I be? Should I be Logic's Fixario, a young alchemist trained in the latest sorry, can't speak. Alchemical techniques, who has made his way to the frontier regions. He is pursuing his lifelong dreams while contending with the hardship of life on the frontier. Also, definitely me trying to sneak out when I'm 1 hour in. Lol. Running away from stream. I do sometimes be like, ah man, it's been an hour. I know I have to get to do, but I'm tired, so bye. But I'm good. I'm good for another hour, 2. I'm trying to make it to 2 hours, maybe 3. I'm not sure. 1 hour and tired. It's like exhausting. I think it's because we're just old, we're neat, and we're tired. We have no life. Well, I don't know. Maybe you have more of a life than me because you're going outside. I'm not. I'm inside every day. Oh, I mean, yesterday I wasn't inside. I actually went outside because I had to follow my mom to the doctor because she like passed out at work. She almost had a stroke because she has heart problems and high blood pressure, and when under stress she gets, she passes out and sometimes has seizures. So had to follow her to the doctor to get some medication because she's been putting off going to the doctor because like she doesn't really like. There's like 3 doctors at the local clinic, and one of them is really mean and like just nasty, and she does not like, because she keeps getting him every time she goes, so she doesn't like him. And thank you, she's doing well now. She has her medication, and she's got better medication because she had a nice doctor this time. Nice doctor who actually gives a shit about his job. Gave her proper medication, gave her proper testing, make sure she was all okay. So yeah, she's doing okay now. And she got 3 days off because of it, so that was a good thing. She got much needed rest because she is getting old. And yeah, she's getting old. Thank you for the well wishes. I shall tell her y'all said oh, y'all wished her luck or whatever. Oh, but yes. Should I be Escha? I think that's how you say your name, I don't remember. A young alchemist who utilizes the traditional I can't say that fucking word. Alchemical techniques passed down from her mother. An energetic rookie, she does her best to help others using her alchemy skills. And Oh. Yeah, I did clear it as her. But I never cleared it as Logy yet. I don't know why. But yeah, who should I be, guys? Should I be Escha or should I be Logy? Although it says Logics, but we're gonna be calling him Logy the entire game. That's all they call him. But yeah, we got a silly girl with a tail. It's not a real tail, but it moves for some reason. And we just got this boy. Dun 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 dun. Excuse me, burp. Oh wait, I'm waiting for a decision. So you have picked the female, I see, Cleo. And what about you, Rexa? What you think? What you think, Escha or Logy? Definitely not me picking the female. I mean, she is a cute character, although she kind of feels a little childish. And funny enough, in other games, because even though it's not like her series, they did rehash her in other games, and they made her freaking young as hell. Like really, really young. Which for me, whose first game? No, I don't think that my first game was this one, but it was like either like my first Atelier game, because I played Manakame, which is a part of the Atelier series, but it's more like a spin-off game. But yeah, so this is my first Atelier series game, main series game, and in this game, the entire time I was playing it, I shipped her and Logy. So come I think it was, don't remember which one, but it's the one that came out on the PS4. I think it was like Ferrix or something, Atelier Ferrix. They made her a child, and Logy was also an adult. And like, I think she was like his sister, or like, I don't know what the relationship between them was, but she was hanging around Logy a lot, and I think she was, I guess, like a little sister type, or just like someone he cared for. I don't really remember, and I don't really understand what the hell was going on, but I was like, what the hell? The hell? They do. Okay. So I guess, yeah, I guess we'll go with Escha, since we got one vote for Escha, and I don't really mind either or, so we'll go with Escha. Yes. Also, let me, I don't know if I should turn it up a little bit. Is it too loud, you guys? Yeah, it was really weird. I think the reason they probably turned her, because honestly, throughout the game, sometimes they do kind of treat her like a little kid, because she kind of does act immature sometimes, but okay, I'm glad it sounds fine. She kind of does act more mature a little bit, but it's kind of like a cute way. To be honest, I actually don't really know how old Escha actually is in this game. She could actually be young, to be honest. She could be young, because usually the Atelier girls are usually like not always adults. Sometimes they actually are kids, but other times they're like they're either teenagers or they're like adults. And they usually do have like love interests, I think, sometimes, but it's not really that focused on love interests and all that stuff. You can basically go with whoever the hell you want to go with. Like, not in terms of like love, but like just like, I don't know. Like, I never actually gotten one of those endings, because I've always just been like, I just enjoy playing the game. I never really cared about the ending. So honestly, there might be actually a lot of dialogue that I don't really know too much about, because outside like the main game, but there were such times I just played the game for the game, because it just was a really good game to play when I was depressed. But there's actually a lot of dialogue, because it's actually pretty visual novel-y in some aspects, but it's a RPG slash well, I don't really know what to call it. Like, I guess a resource management. I don't really know if I was to call that.
Have you, Escha?
Also, can you hear the voice? Can you hear the voices, or should I talk? No, I don't really know. Okay, so can you guys hear them speaking? Cause it's kind of low on my earphones. I can't really tell. I think it's just because like how I have my earphone set up. Because I'm just like, I can't hear shit, or it's too loud. Like, my ears are bleeding, so I must turn this down. Okay. Wait. So let me see if I think I could. Can I play the audio? I can.
You haven't forgotten anything, have you, Escha?
And they play it once more.
You haven't forgotten anything, have you, Escha?
I gotta be really careful not to accidentally skip dialogue, by the way. Cause I played this game once, it might skip audio sometimes by pressing the wrong button. Cause I'm not used to. I haven't played my Switch in a while, so I'm mainly used to PS4 controls or PC controls. So I apologize if I accidentally skip. But yeah, how'd it sound? Oh shit! I just remembered. I gotta change the category. Change Atelier. Oh, where's the game? Where's the game? Oh wait, this is the wrong one. That's why. That's tags. Okay, I'll raise in a second. Let me just change the category because I'm still in just chatting. Change, please. I can do it from my hopefully that did it. Okay, yeah, it changed because I had to change it from OBS. It was not working well from wait, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna turn up the volume because like I can't go into like settings yet. But let me just turn up the volume. Sorry if you can't hear me.
You haven't forgotten anything, have you, Escha?
Can you hear it?
You haven't forgotten anything, have you, Escha?
Or no, you know what? Actually, I have an idea. Wait a second. Black screen of death for a second, cause they be showing too much in the oops. I'm sorry. I already restarted the game. Cause I was gonna go mess with the settings. I'm so impatient. I'm sorry. Or purple screen jump scare. Yes, fear it. Fear my purple screen. Okay. I mean, at least you get to hear the opening. I mean, it's not sounding well, but you hear it. Why are you messing up, OBS? Calm down. You are streaming from a goddamn capture card. Fix yourself. I swear to God, when I first saw this, I was just like, God damn, this is a jam. I was like, oh yes, bitch, you screamed that shit. I was so hyped for no reason. But yeah, I definitely recommend listening to the Atelier, is it OST? I think that's how you say it, OST, because it's just so good. It's so good. Especially if you have like ever like have anybody ever played like Dot Hack or seen the Dot Hack series, like the anime, like Dot Hack Sign, the original Dot Hacks, as well as Dot Hack GU, which I have, by the way, and I will play on stream one day. Even though I already played the game already, but I love that game so much, I will play it again. I don't give a shit. I will play that game 10 times because it's my favorite series ever. But yes, it gives me a little bit of that Dot Hack Sign, Dot Hack GU feel, and I love it. I love Atelier so much. Wow. The volumes are all up. I did that for no reason. I just didn't know. Oh my god. I really gave y'all a jump scare of death for no reason at all. Look at this shit. Wow. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that, oh my god, I really did that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. My bad. Okay, let's just
My best.
let's pretend we never saw that. Let's pretend that never happened. That never happened, guys. That's never happened. I totally did not reset the game for no reason. Not at all. Okay, I can skip that at least because we already see that. But yes. Okay, I'm glad.
You haven't forgotten anything, have you, Escha?
Also, I don't know why the audio is sounding so weird. I'm checking the OBS. How much time to render? It's just lagging. I think it's because... Hold on. That should fix it. Okay, it's because I had like a preview. Yeah, it's because I had a preview of the stream from the stream manager, and I think that's that. The moment I took that off, the frame rates
I was super careful
went back to
when I was
30.
talking.
So yeah. So it might be better now. I just can't see the stream. I mean I can see it from OBS, but I can't see how it looks on stream. So. Shush.
You push yourself too hard sometimes.
Also, audio okay? Everything good? You can hear the characters. I probably should have had like turned the volume of the music down, but you know it's fine. It's fine. We ain't doing a part 3 of the purple jump scare of death. Okay, brain forgot words. But yes, you push yourself too hard sometimes. Just in case y'all didn't hear.
True. I'll be fine.
Can you tell I have ADHD? I'm so fucking impatient for no reason. Like I wish latency was a little bit higher. I'm pretty sure it's on high. I think it is high. Or whatever. I mean, it's not only that. It's just also because you guys gotta type, and I'm just like pressure. Type faster. I'm so sorry if I pressure you guys into typing. It's the silly effect. Yes. Brain went empty for a second. I'm so sorry. Because I just like, yes, I understand completely. And then my brain was like, no, you don't. What did that mean? Explain yourself. What are you responding to? And I was just like, I don't know. Something. Awesome. I'm sorry if I'm shouting. The microphone's a little too close. And I got excited for some reason. I don't know why. I got so much energy all of a sudden. I had no energy when before the stream, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, yay! I have energy! I am a functional human being! Not really! But I'm awake now! Woo! I'm so sorry. Sip some tea, calms yourself down. You're too hyper. You're too hyper today. But yes, that's not true. I'll be fine. Well, then I'm off, says Escha. Why am I saying that like it's a novel?
I mean, you becoming a government official is just...
And that's okay, Cleo. I understand. I know it's late as hell for you. Go. When you feel ready, just go. Enjoy. Sleep well. Hope to see you next time. Hopefully I can see your next stream if I'm not passing out myself. Because we are living way too far apart. Way too far in terms of time zone. But yes, sleep well when you go. Thank you for joining, Cleo. I appreciate so much. Ooh, okay, I just made myself dizzy because while I was saying that, I was literally like freaking dancing with my arms, waving like a goddamn inflatable arm guy. And thank you. Good night. And thank you. I'm glad you like how I talk, Rexawai. Sometimes I'm silly, sometimes I'm not. But thank you. Oh shit, I am knocking it. Stop, calm down. calm down, me. You're knocking into stuff. I'm just concerned. I mean, you becoming a government official is just... Dun 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 dun. I think it's just because it's Atelier. Or just because I have so much nice people in chat today. Stop dancing. Why am I dancing?
You worry too much. You treat me like a child, no matter how old I get.
Yeah, that's probably why they made you into a child in the other games, my girl. Like, they really made her tiny. They said, we must lolicon her. We must get the lolicons. I feel like that's what happened. But I don't know what the demographic is for this game. I don't know if it's like men or if it's like girls. Because like, and from the Western standpoint, I see mostly like girls play it and all that stuff. There are boys too, and it's just like kind of like a, I don't know. It always seems like either we're like LGBT, there's women, or you know, few men. We must get the man with money. Yes. And Mr. Cat voice. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. But you know what? I don't mind because honestly, it was adorable. She was adorable. Even though I was like, I don't understand why they did that and they ruined my ship because of it. But I was just like, this is adorable. She's so cute and tiny. Like, look at her. She's a baby. And she was so cute. I was just like chasing her. I was like, oh my god, baby! Baby, Escha, come back! And she's just like, no! Come back! I want to hug you and squish your cheeks. You're so cute. She was just so adorable. That was the only reason why I kept playing, because like, I mean, the game was still fun, but I didn't really like that game as much because it was open world, and I'm not the biggest fan of open world because open world could be good if it's done right. There's stuff to do and stuff to see, but when it's just like, it just feels boring and it's just like just empty space just walking through that that just has no reason to be there. Open world becomes a chore. And I guess they were just trying to test something out to see if it would, like, you know, get some kind of, you know, more people to the game. But it just was a poor choice in my opinion. I don't think open world is good for every game, and it definitely was not for the Atelier series. I don't know if the other newer games are like that as well. I mean, because I think a game that came after the Fierce, no, not Fierce. It's Fierce? I don't remember. The game, whatever game that came after that open world game, went back to the regular format of being like, you know, not open world. I don't really know what they call this, but it's basically like a 2D map, and you just, you know, it's really easy to navigate on stuff. But I don't know about the newer games because they're still different a little bit. I haven't really had like the urge to really get those games because I don't. So they changed something. They changed an aspect of the Atelier series that I loved, which was the time thing. I love the time. I like the deadline thing with the game because it's just a scratch for me. I don't know why. Having ADHD, I usually don't do deadlines. I also panic a lot during deadlines, but this game, I like it. I don't know why. The game industry is getting boring on us, especially AAA's corporate greed, you know? Yeah, it really is. Like, a lot of times the games aren't even like shit. They like spend too much focus into like how the game looks, like how well it can run on a system, like how like it can be the best realistic looking game, and they're so focused on the realism that they forget about the creativity out of like the story and everything, and the game mechanics. It's just like, it's just broken. Like, you know, Cyberpunk, that one looked so broken, honestly. And I don't blame the game devs or the teams. Who I blame is the CEOs, whoever's in charge, who, you know, dictates what they can make and what they can't make. And that's why the AA companies aren't really doing always that well. Some are, but most not really. And sometimes they do get a hit. Like, though I don't have it, I've seen a couple people play it. I really do want to get the new Final Fantasy that came out. Because what little I've seen the story, I like it. I want to play it. I really do. And then, well, honestly, I barely seen Nintendo ever doing a miss, to be honest. So, I mean, of course, Tears of the Kingdom was gonna be looking good. I mean, I do want it. I do have a Breath of the Wild, but I don't have Tears of the Kingdom because I got no money. Cooking an egg on my PC while playing Star Wars. cooking an egg. It's true, cause like and shit. Just on my PS4, like it actually gets so hot. I have to keep my air conditioner on because it's getting hot over here, and I don't want my it's just like everything just burning, catching on fire because God, it's so hot. Like when I didn't have an air conditioner in this house because we weren't allowed to have an air conditioner before. Now we were finally able to like last year, but because we live like in the attic, it gets so hot up here because we're so close to the roof. And oh god, it was so hot, and I couldn't play video games because my poor systems were stop dying of breath. They'd be like, like you could literally hear them suffocating. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is clearly not a huge risk for Nintendo either, even if it delivers its promise. Yeah, cause I mean like. Nintendo just be. I feel like Nintendo barely ever has like a time where like they actually get like a bad game. I feel like anytime they ever have a bad game, it's because it's like developed by somebody else, usually, right? But most of the time, it's just like nah. They usually get that shit right, pretty much. I mean, probably not every game, but most games I've seen that comes under their banner, it's usually good. Oh, you poor thing. I wish you luck. Stay cool, stay hydrated, live in the shower, because that is back in the day. That's where I was, like 24/7 in the shower, because it was so hot. I wish you luck. Stay safe and sane. But yes, let's get back to the game. Oh, my nose. Okay, my nose was getting stuffy a little bit because I have asthma. Okay. You worry too much. You treat me like a child, no matter how old I get. My controller turned off. When you're talking so long, your controller turns off.
Oh no! Look at the time! I can't be late on my first day.
First day of work. Oh, I love this game so much. It's my favorite.
My name is Escha.
Okay, so it's Malier.
I was born and raised on an apple orchard here in Colsate, a small outpost town.
Also, I just realized, so that outfit she's wearing, I think that was DLC. Or unlockables. It's either DLC or unlockables. That's not the outfit she's supposed to be wearing.
Which my mother taught me when I was really young. I'm only a beginner, though.
She's just out here looking like that. I'm just like, I just realized, oh shit, she's not supposed to look like that.
Still, now I'm the only person in town who can do any alchemy at all.
I think that was the only outfit I unlocked, to be honest, because I think I have to do other endings to get the others. I'm not sure.
That's why I'm helping the town government in order to earn a little money.
Damn, I pick up the pace, Escha, with your speaking.
And they decided to take me on as an official member of the civil service starting today. I still have a lot to learn, but I'm gonna do my best for this town.
Yay, Escha! Do your best, girl. Me, hopefully I remember how to do everything. It's so long.
There you are, Escha.
Cause I've mostly been playing farming sim games, especially like I've been playing Roots to Pacha. It's so good. Functioning. At least they have functioning. Yeah. Functioning. It's definitely functioning. I mean, currently they're dealing with a drought. And thing is they're a small government, and we have to listen to the bigger government, which is a mess. We're a frontier town in the desert. Marion Quinn.
Miss Marion, I hope I'll be able to live up to your expectations.
Don't worry, just keep doing what you've been doing for us.
Would you mind letting me do the speaking? We don't want the rules of order to break down out here.
Colin Grumman.
Oh, sorry, branch manager Grumman.
Droughts do happen often these years, but oh, it's so bad. I hope everything goes well. You probably have to have like water imported, right? Hopefully you guys are doing well with that. Honestly, droughts are bad. And I think they're kind of like, because of like weather changes, some countries that usually don't get droughts, I think they're starting to get droughts. I know in my country there's a couple of states that are getting droughts, and they're like, what's the word? They're kind of like, what's the word? What's the word what they do when they because there's not a lot of stuff, like a lot of food, they have to like ration. Yeah, they have to ration the water. I'm sorry that was loud, but they have to ration the water in like certain states. So, but the thing is, it's kind of fucked up because like a lot of the water isn't even wasted by the residents. It's wasted by like the bigger corporations around them, who also pollute their water, and they can waste the water, but yet the residents have to like use less water when showering, drink less, use the water less. They can't even have lawns. Well, to be honest, lawns kind of suck, and I wish they would get rid of grass and exchange it for something more drought resistant. But a lot of people can't even water the grass, so they have like all their like yards and front yards will look like just be like dead grass everywhere, which it doesn't really look really good. But then again, honestly, I would prefer to just get rid of grass and change it for something else. So it's it's good that you guys have a lot of dams, and it's manageable. Hopefully you guys get some like water or whatever, or somebody invents a way to make it really affordable to get seawater that's been turned to fresh water or something. I mean, I know it's possible, but it's like I heard it's like expensive to do it, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. I heard that it can be done, but I also heard that it's also difficult to do it at the same time, because there's so much ocean, but there's so little fresh water. I don't know. We should have just stuck to salt water. We should have just developed as we. I don't know if you believe in evolution or not. I believe evolutions have makes a bit of sense given the fact that there's a lot of times it happens even in this day and age, and it just makes a little bit more sense to me after I actually had it properly explained, because goddamn school does not explain shit, right? But when I actually had it properly explained, it actually made sense to me. How depending on your environment, the foods you eat, all that stuff, it kind of affects how future generations develop and all that stuff, as well as genetics and all that stuff. It makes a little bit of sense to me. I don't know if I'm probably not explaining it right either, because I just can't remember, but I like it. But it mostly have, even if it's there's a Sahara Desert down south. I see I about rivers and lakes. That's good. Rivers and lakes are very good. Again, because I don't really know much geography, so I wasn't sure what Morocco was like. I've heard of it. I've heard there's a streamer from there, but I've never actually really delved into it. But glad you guys got rivers. I know I have a friend. I haven't talked to her in a while because I've just been depressed, and she's a doctor, so she's been busy. But I know she's in Bahrain, so hopefully she's doing okay. But I think it's hot there as well. Don't know. Not sure. Not really sure what the climate is like. I can't remember. I know I did search it up once, but I just don't remember. Okay. There's some people in my country don't. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then it's not hard to talk about it then. But yeah, damn, I forgot where I was going with that. What was I talking about? What was the thing about again? I was going with evolution. Oh yeah, evolution. I wish we just stuck with salt water. We just drank salt water, and we just developed the ability to drink salt water. I don't know, filter out the salt and just drink the water. I don't know. How the hell do fish stay hydrated? They're in the water, right? They're in saltwater fish. They have to have a way to filter out all that salt and make it into fresh water, right? Unless they don't drink, but they obviously have to. Morocco, but yeah, it's really hot, and it's archipelago of islands close to Saudi Arabia and Qatar. Yeah, that's why I was thinking okay, shit, it's probably hot. I didn't know where exactly Morocco was. All I know is that it's in Africa, I believe. It's in Africa, right? Because the streamer who is from Morocco said Africa, so Hopefully that's what she said. 'Cause I don't know. I could be mixing up people, but I know like some parts of Africa can be really really hot and desert like. I mean, you said Sahara Desert, so yeah, it's definitely Africa. Sahara is in Africa. Yeah, if only it was like they need, even if they can't like you know, I think what they're thinking of is like they're thinking of making of something. Okay, yes, it's in Africa and Brian's in Asia. Yes, I know now. Also, you know, in America we don't, because of how messed up it is, we actually don't even see. We would never, when it comes to like countries and like Saudi Arabia and everything, we grew up like calling it the Middle East, but we never really learned that it's actually in Asia. And it took me so long to realize, wait, they're in Asia. And I was like, oh my god, they're in Asia. That's true. They're in the Asia continent. But I always thought that, because even though they originally told us what you know continents there was, I don't know, because of like I think after 9/11 and everything, something kind of switched, and they just kind of like made it seem like we gained a new continent, and that was the Middle East, the entire Middle East. That's just how they are. But then again, America also makes it sound like Africa is a country, even though it's not. But they don't know the difference. They don't. They think Africa is just one country, and it's just like, bruh, no, that's a continent. There's so many different countries in Africa, but most people won't know that. It's silly. Really silly. I blame the what was it? Because there was a lot of like advertisements during the early 2000s and 90s about like starving children in Africa was playing like In the Arms of the Angel, and I think that's what kind of messed people up. Because like I don't know, it just feels like that. I you know what's the funniest thing? I once saw like a couple months ago where they had like there was like an article, and they were like, Americans are way stupider, or way more stupid than they were before, and I was just like, yeah, I wonder why. They funded education. You don't teach things. You guys were dumber. Oh, sorry, branch manager Gunman.
Now.
Okay,
There's
so
no need to
countries
be
some
too
are in Asia,
You can keep
Egypt and
calling me
Libya are
or
included, but
manager if you need to.
Morocco, Algeria, Tanzania, and Sudan can also be considered Middle Eastern countries. Yeah, because I remember that, because some of it's in like Africa, some of it is in Asia, like just in the. So I mean, the name Middle East kind of fits, because Middle East, yeah, in the middle of the East and Africa. So I guess Africa is considered the West, is it, or is it not? I don't really know. Cause honestly, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, cause like in terms of like how they teach it, I feel like sometimes they don't really consider Africa as a part of like the West, in terms of like how because we have like something called like Western civilization, like histories and all that stuff. I took a class on that, and it's always been like Greece and like Roman Empire and like what was the other one? I can't remember. But it's basically that area, and it's really like really mostly European, as well as anything that's like considered like, I don't know, I guess like white populated. So it's like, okay, they kind of set up like, oh, it's probably not a European country, but they make it sound like it is. That's just how they just separate it. It's just so weird.
Yes. Thank you, manager.
Okay, I know there's like a autoplay somewhere, but I don't remember what button. I don't want to press buttons.
You'll be an official member of the Frontier Special Investigation Bureau. As you're aware, we're quite short-handed. Since you already know how we work, it'll be great having you here.
I see.
Yeah, these are gonna be like really, really long. I forgot.
But
The invitation of invasion of Northern Africa by the Muslim Caliphate, which was mostly controlled by the is it Byzantine? I can't remember how to pronounce that. Byzantine or Byzantine? Byzantine. Byzantine. English is my first language, but I can't speak it well. I cannot read English well, even though it's my only language. Can't read, can't pronounce, can't do it. But the colonization, poverty, and exploitation, it's hard for Africa to be Western. Yeah. It's kind of, it's so... Yay, thank you. I'm glad it has its charms. But that's actually really interesting because I don't really know much about Africa. I may be black and my ancestors may be African, but I don't know shit. We don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I am Jamaican American. Because honestly, even though I was born and raised in America, I'm still not considered American enough because I'm just not white. They would literally just call me like an African American. Like I wouldn't be an American, I would be an African American to most people, even though I'm Caribbean and my culture is Caribbean. Even though they do come from Africa. Sure, we can be friends. And thank you. I enjoy conversation too. I do talk to my friends, but it's been a while since I had like a really long conversation where I haven't been saying just like 2 words because I just did not know what to say. Because I'm like either tired or just don't really know what to talk about. But it's really been a fun conversation and I'm enjoying it. Thank you. We can be friends. We are all friends. Although I don't really use a lot. I do a lot of use. I have Discord and all that stuff. I'm always like shy with like using them with new people, so I probably won't like share it yet. I know I did share it once, but not. It was like my other one from like my Vtuber, but I don't really use it. I should, but I'm too shy. Most American people are immigrants, so it's ironic that you're not considered a true American. Damn. Yeah. I mean, it's not even just most. It's like 99% of the population are descendants of immigrants or slaves. Immigrants or slaves, or but like the actual Americans are like a very small population because they were all really massacred, genocide. They don't like to talk about that in history, and that's the fucked up part. They don't talk about that in school. They make it sound like it's weird. They literally make it sound like the Native Americans, like what they first teach us is that like for Thanksgiving, the Native Americans came and showed us how to grill food and we became best friends, and that's just how it was. When the reality is they came, they died, they came again, and they tricked the people out of their land and then killed them. Yeah, a little bit of crime against humanity, yeah. Just gonna gloss it over, just be like, oh no, we just became friends. We became friends with the natives. We traded, and then what happened? And they just, anyways, they just went somewhere. and you never question that as a kid. And then you get older, and you're just like, we killed them. We're all just like, we killed them. You killed them. Well, not me, because actually, to be honest, my parents are immigrants, like recent immigrants. My mom did grow up in America, but she's also an immigrant. But I was born in America, so. But like, technically, my family aren't American slaves. My ancestors aren't American slaves, and honestly, not all of them are African. Because I'm actually mixed with a bunch of other cultures. I have Cuban, I have Syrian, I have, what was the other one? She's either, we're not really sure. Okay, I'm not really sure, but based off how she dressed and what my mom knew, because it's my mom's mother, she was Indian. So, but she was half Indian. She was half Indian, half black. Also a bit of white, because we had a white. I never met my grandma nor my great grandma because she died. They all died before I was born. And I have a white great grandmother somewhere, as well as Cuban. But yeah. So yeah, I'm like a bunch of shit. I'm not completely I look black, and my whole family mostly looks black. Well, actually not most of them. Some of them look like they take more of the Syrian side from my grandfather. Like some of them do look like they look more Syrian than others, because they are, I don't know, because I don't really know what all most Syrians are like, the typical like look of like Syrians, like there's a skin tone and everything, but they don't really, people wouldn't really think they were black right away because they're really light skin, like almost white. Yeah, it was actually really interesting learning like my culture, because I actually didn't actually know who I was, like in terms of, like, you know, what my family's cultures were, like what was a part of them, because it just wasn't really like a topic for my family, because like to them as foreigners, like in America, race is a lot, like it plays, there's so much, race is such a big thing in America, like ethnicity and everything. It's because it's just like it's everywhere. You can't really get away from it. It's in government. It's like in government documents. Like if you're applying for a job, you have to put down what race you are. If you're applying for college, you have to put down what race you are. I mean, only recently they started like making it so you can like say like I don't want to say, and I choose that option. But most of the time they'd be like, what's your race? What's your ethnicity? What is it? Are you black? Are you white? Are you Spanish? Whatever. What are you? That's just, they literally demand that, and so it's just like everywhere. And so growing up, I didn't know. Yeah, I found it when I started learning about. Yeah, I didn't realize that that we were the only country that basically does that. I didn't know that until like I told my like friend, and she was like, "Why do you guys do that?" It's like, you guys don't do that, and it's like it's weird that we don't. It's so weird that we do that still. It's definitely a remnant of like racism, because there's a lot of stuff in our country like that was built in by people who were bitter that, you know, slaves got freedom and black people and other people of color were getting rights, equal rights with other people, like with white people. So a lot of people went into power, sneakily put in some stuff to make it harder for people to get by. In Washington State, Asian people are now considered white by colonial standards. Honestly, I can see that, because honestly, even if we don't really, like in like say POC or people of color community, like everybody, we are, and this is perfectly done, not perfectly, but what's the word? Purposely done, where we all kind of feel like we are against each other, because I think that's just how the people in power set it up. Because it used to be like a kind of a, it basically was a thing that England did a lot to, you know, gain all the power they did. They made the people they want to take over fight each other. I was sorry, it was something. Oh, it's fine. You didn't take that long. It was a minute. It's only a minute. But yeah. So yeah, it's like so because everybody's kind of like fighting a lot with each other, they can't see that we're all basically on the same side, because we're all treated differently. And like Asian people, they do get like the, what's it called, what's the terminology they use? It's a thing they say it's a something minority. It's basically like, this is the gold standard of what you want a minority to act like, basically. I can't remember what the model minority, that's it. So Asian people have been placed in the model minority. Although it seems to like other people of color, they get like a lot of like, you know, privileges, and they like, I feel like a lot of people will be like, yeah, they're white. Why are they so white? Why do they get to be special? Because they're pale skin. But like, I can see that it's not always that true, especially given back the history as well as what happened with COVID. Because apparently the things that happened with COVID, how like people were so aggressive towards Asian people in COVID, that shit happened before. It happened back with the Spanish flu. So yeah, model minority only works as well until something happens in China, usually China, because always China. It's never like, oh, and Japan and China. Like anytime anything happens in an Asian country, like if you go to war or they cause or there a disease pops up in an Asian country, suddenly that minority goes away and they're no longer minorities. They're no longer white standing or whatever, or passing or whatever. They are again a minority and they're treated just as badly as everybody else after that. And then once everything goes over, they go back to being minority. But like, oh, everything's cool down now. You can stop being our scapegoat. Come back now. And it's kind of messed up. It's really messed up. It's fucked up, honestly. How it is here. Ooh, God, man. I hope our conversation does not make YouTube mad. Because they're gonna be like, you speaking too much truth. We don't have to mute you. We don't like that here on YouTube. God, I don't know why.
Before,
what happened with YouTube?
You will
it's
have
so
much more
ridiculous.
responsibility. I hope you're up to the task. That said, now that you're an official for Colsate, we need you to put forth all your efforts
thank
for
you,
the
thank you.
town's sake.
I'm trying to do my best. We all are trying. Hopefully things gets better because a lot of people are becoming more and more inclined to protesting and just being like, screw this shit. I don't want to do this no more. We want better. So hopefully with each generation that comes, it gets better. But I don't know, because we still have a lot to do in terms of getting these people out of power. Like, for one thing, it's the older generation that doesn't really know what the hell's going on. They don't want to really listen to the younger people. That's the thing. But I think when more younger people are able to vote and everything, I don't know, maybe it'll be better. It depends. Because not every young person is the same. Some people just follow their old parents, which is like, bruh, nah. You see how fucked up it is? Come on. But I think most people I think, actually, to be honest, most Americans, based on polls and stuff, most Americans do agree that we want better. It's just that all the powers in like the smallest minority, like really conservative backwards people, they're actually they're not that, the things that they want is actually pretty small compared to what most people want in America. But because their political power is like usually always in charge, doesn't matter what the president is. And even when Congress is like completely Democrat, or like the most important parts of Congress are like Democrat, they still have more power somehow. Or Democratic they're kind of like, they're basically the same party at this point, honestly. Because one's just big corporation, but pretending that they're for the people, and the other people are big corporation, but they're against the people openly. If you get what I mean? It's just that.
Oh, of course.
Good. We're not too strict about divisions and assignments, so we'll end this meeting here. Marion?
Understood. Shall we go, Escha? I'm sure you already know where R&D is, but I'll show you just in case.
Oh, girl, I don't need to be shown. I know how to play this game.
Mr. Manager, if you'll excuse me.
Oh wait.
Well,
my brain kind of went. But I also wish you also the best as well, Rexa. Sorry if I forgot. Yeah. It really is. To be honest, in my opinion, I really don't think we should have party systems at all. I don't, because we say it's an easy way to understand who's on our side, but really it isn't. Somebody can just say like, oh, I'm a Democrat politician, or I'm a Republican politician, but their actual, the actual things that they do, the actual things they believe in or have voted for, and like when they were like in other positions of power or whatever they support, could be completely the opposite of their political party. So I just feel like political parties are worthless. They're meaningless. They don't actually show who's on your side or not. What shows what's on someone's on their side is their history in politics, their history as a person, for since they have influence or some way, how they've basically been going about their life. What have they done throughout their history? What have they supported? What have they not supported? Having an actual goddamn pamphlet or with backed sources of like with actual like video sources or proof of the things that they supported and not supported is a better way to understand of who's actually on the side of the American people or basically any country. Political parties not show any interest but themselves. Honestly, it becomes tribalism at this point because, and that's basically what I feel like party systems are used for. It's used as a system to keep people, you know, fighting and confused from seeing who actually is the problem and who isn't, or just making like sound decisions about who to vote for because it's just like, hey, we don't actually know. We think these people are on side because they know they're part of this tribe that we are a part of, but in reality, we are not because the tribe of the Democrat or Republican is their own people over there, people who have no idea what it means to, you know, actually be a common person. The common people are only for the common people. Politicians are not for the common people usually, unless they came from the common people, and even then, it's like not all the time. Sometimes they do become corrupted. It really doesn't matter. It's all about a person's history and their actual belief and their actual like actions throughout life. That should be the way to factor in like who is actually a proper politician. And honestly, political debates are kind of a waste of time because if we can't actually, you know, properly hear each side's like you know, what they want to do, if they don't actually say what they're actually going to do with the plans they have or explain their plans in a proper way that everybody can understand, then they don't really have a plan. Yeah, it's usually just for social gathering, discussion, opinions, but it's hard to apply because of political levers. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's just not. It's just that it makes no sense. It just does not work. I mean, it makes sense depending on how it's actually supposed to be intended to be used, because it makes sense in the sense that it makes sense to use it if it's to keep power and to, you know, get what you want, or to like, you know, manipulate the system, but yeah, pretend like you're not, or trick people into thinking that you're not. But
well, I know
it's
you've already been here
counterproductive.
in the past since you
I don't
helped
know
us
for like
before.
it's because like it's just a way to keep, you know, it's just a way to, you know, maintain a way of survival. Like, you know how like, you know, you have to survive to live, like in the animal kingdom and everything. I wonder if it's just this our way of, you know, natural selection in a way, you know, to maintain that so the population of humans doesn't continue to grow too much or whatever. In Morocco, we have 8 major political parties in parliament. It's our House of Representatives. Oh, so you kind of have like a House of Representatives like us, but 8 parties. Oof. Although we do have other parties in America, they don't have power. They really don't. And if they want to become president, they have to co-sign to the 2 big political parties. Welcome to the R&D batch, but yeah. How does your political parties fare? Like,
Marion?
Like, what are each one like? Explain that, because I'm actually curious. Because it's really interesting how, like, how other countries can have like other major political parties, and like it's just like America we just always have had 2, to be honest. I don't know if ever we've ever had like more than 1, but I feel like throughout history we've only ever had 2. It's just that only 8 have enough vote to get seats in parliament and senate. Yeah, I can see that. But the fact that you have 8 major ones, that's still a lot compared to us. But ooh. I wonder what makes them stay in power. Like, is it because like family influence or financial influence or what? I don't know. Wait, can you even say this? I don't know laws. I know some countries be like censor. Can you speak? Are you up? Blink twice if you're okay. No, I'm patient. I'm messing. I was saying. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pressure you. I was playing around. When things are, because I don't know. For me, it's just easy to like always make jokes, especially with depressing topics. I apologize.
I suppose you're right.
Don't mean to
but
pressure.
You're not an outsider anymore, you know? So I'm really gonna start cracking the whip.
Also mine.
ma'am.
I do not have. I have
Where
not
should I
been on
start?
my ADHD medication, so if I'm extremely hyper, I apologize. It's because I have no control. Yeah, and I'm glad. I'm glad I'm pressuring you. I'm just very hype, and my brain is like speeding at the speed of sound. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog in my brain.
About that. You're
We
actually
are.
not the
Oh,
only
we are
new
the
kid we have
apologetic
today.
party. Sorry, party.
I'm really sorry, but would you mind waiting a bit until he arrives? He should be here any second.
I've really been playing for like an hour, and we haven't really gotten through the beginning of the game because we've been talking. Like, I don't mind, but it's just like, damn. Because thing is, I know, but I don't know. I don't want everybody to
Excuse me,
feel.
is this the R&D division?
I like how like people gonna like watch the VOD and they're like, why is this all politics? And it's because we want to.
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you. I'm the research lead around here, Marion Quinn. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Marion, who's this?
Like I was saying, he's the other new member joining the R&D team. Now, why don't you introduce yourself, Escha?
Oh, I'm Atelier.
My name is Logix Vixaria. I'm still not entirely sure how you do things here, so I hope you'll show me around.
God, I love it. Oh, I miss Logy so much. His little stance. He's so. I'm kind of curious if like the main branch is actually a little bit more militaristic, because he kind of stands like really serious, like.
I look forward to working
Or
with
the
you,
capital, not
Mr.
the.
Logix.
I think it's the main branch. I don't remember.
As do I.
Or it's because it's like maybe it's because
Oh,
he's like
you
it's
kids.
nobility,
That was
maybe.
a stiff introduction. Relax a little. You'll be working together a lot.
Yes. I suppose you're right. I'll do my best.
Sorry.
By the way, ma'am, where's the rest of the team?
There's technically one more member, but because of a mission, I'm afraid we're all we have today.
Is that normal? This seems rather, small for a team.
My boy, you're in the middle of nowhere in the sticks in a farming town. What did you expect, rich boy? We don't got people.
It is quite small. In fact, we shouldn't even be operating considering how short-handed we are.
Now that you mention it, when I helped you out before, you didn't have many members either. Why is that?
Truth is, R&D's always been understaffed and unable to operate, and that led to poor marks from above. When I was put in charge, the entire department was all but disbanded.
So then, transferring you here really didn't solve any problems, did it?
Absolutely not. That father of mine.
So for
I'll
the
give
right
you a
wing, there's
promotion,
the
my foot.
Is the claw? Is the claw? Is the claw? Is the claw? I can't. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing wrong. Party and the Justice and the Development Party for Conservatism and Islamism. I didn't say so. I say that right. Wrong. Islamism. It's independence. Independence. The Popular Movement for Ruralism. All these parties greatly defend monarchism. Morocco's a monarchy. I see. Okay. So you got independence, the Justice and Development Party, conservatism, Islamism. Yeah, I say that right. Islamism. That's right. The Popular Movement for Ruralism. And so it's like, independence. Now that's weird because like if they all defend the monarchy, well, I mean, I mean, democratic don't really, but yeah. I wonder, I'm curious, like, so did like the independence like originally have a, like was it originally like somebody, like, you know, a problem in Morocco where they had to have like fight for independence of some kind? Or I'm not really sure about like world history as well, because they did not really teach it. We did have a class, but the teacher was so lazy and not really interested in teaching, so we didn't learn anything. I tried to learn, but I had other homework. Go for the right. And honestly, they didn't really teach anything outside of Europe, to be honest, so. Justices, Development Party for. Yeah, I'm curious. The popular movement for ruralism, so I feel like that makes sense to fight the, I guess, the rural areas of your country, like, I don't know, farmers and everything. If I'm right, justice and development sounds like, I guess, like, I mean, Islamism is pretty, you know, understandable. I understand religious section, and justice and development sounds like it's for like, I guess, like law and like development of the country. So I guess like in terms of like, I don't know, infrastructures maybe, as well as, I don't know, maybe business. It sounds a little bit like business sometimes. Sometimes I don't know if it's the same for like other countries. Like, I know like infrastructures are often independent in America because of the businesses, but I don't know about anybody else. I shall give you time to respond by letting the dialogue go through.
He stuck me in middle management, so I have to do paperwork all day, and there's no such thing as overtime.
Sounds like you've been through quite a bit.
But all that ends today. Now I have 2 brilliant underlings.
One of them who cannot actually do his job because he does not have the equipment because we're so broke. The reason it's not the same party is because the Independence Party was a main motor of Morocco's independence and state as it is. Popular movement is not focused on cities and urbans, they focus on the amazing minority. Justinville is mainly strong in big cities and industrial regions. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It does make sense, like, cause like that one would be in big cities. But I didn't really expect the minority part. I don't know. I feel, I mean, depends. Because minorities here, usually they'll live in the cities because that's where they can find jobs that pay decently. Not well, but decently. To kind of survive. Because most people usually end up getting like more than one job, usually. Nowadays, especially now. Because rent's so high. But, I don't know. Usually when it comes to rural areas, well, I'll talk about that later. But mostly, it's usually people who aren't actually citizens, but like usually not really, you know, legally here either. Like they have, I guess they have like some kind of like ability to work, but like I don't know, I don't really understand it. But like they're allowed to work, and they also, I heard they also have to pay taxes when they work, but they also aren't really legal, and they're not really like allowed to stay here too long. I don't know if it's like I don't even know if we have like a work kind of like what's it called, visa or not, but I don't really understand it. But all I know is that one state recently made some laws to get rid of all their illegal immigrants, and now they can't maintain their farms and the people who were like get rid of them are now crying to get them back, but also don't make them stay, but they also need them because people who are Americans do not want to do the job or can't do the job well. They were complaining so much about make sure that the American job stays in with Americans, but Americans don't want those jobs that immigrants usually do. Ha 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 ha. And if they do, they're not good at it because we didn't learn you to do it. And we're not trained in anything, to be honest.
Both of you are alchemists. Now nobody can tell me my R&D department's just a bunch of dropouts.
But it's good that you guys have, like, you know, different sectors, even if they all are, you know, very, very focused on the monarchy and you know, I mean, is your monarchy really, really bad, or like it's just like they're just there? You actually have to like, do they actually like make decisions Or is it like England where like they have a monarchy but they most just take taxes and tax money and they don't really do much? Pretty much a United Nations minorities are either Berbers or sub-Saharans, but I feel like your country should treat rural people better. Oof, I mean, they don't treat anybody better. they really don't. It's all for profit here. If it doesn't make a profit and if they can't pay you cheaply, they don't really care, to be honest. And that's something that people unfortunately don't know. That's a real oh, so he has actual power. Oh man. Dang. Very rare. I don't really know how many countries actually still allow their monarchies to still have power, but oof. Hopefully he's not too. So, but I don't know. Power makes people. We have the funds. But the funds do not go towards the things. That's the thing that people don't understand or don't know. The money, we're a rich country, but 99% of that money, or a large majority of that money, does not go towards anything except for the pockets of the rich. Yep, corruption. Corruption is a bitch. like take where I live, for example. A lot of the roads and the sidewalks have not been maintained for a long time. They only just recently started doing some fixes on the roads. That's only because I think it's only because like I think it was either last year or 2 years ago, we had a really bad flood, and it was so bad cars were literally washing down the street, like cars from like parking lots, like say like a car sales dealership, or like honestly I think it was also even just like cars on the sidewalk. They just went away. There was videos of them flying away. It was just so bad. And we have a lot of infrastructure problems like that, like you know how like in Texas they like lost like a lot of their power during a winter snowstorm, and it was so bad that people had no heat, and I think some people froze to death. And like we have our water system, like the pipes, they're not maintained. A lot of them are very, very old, and the water in it is not safe to drink, and either have like you know, bad particles in it, or a lot of times because the water is often contaminated by big corporations, it could be really bad. But we still have to drink it or use it because bottled water is expensive. So yeah. I mean, the best we can do is boil it or hopefully get like a water purifier, but even then it's like those are expensive too. And it's just bad. And like most of the money that's made in this country does not go towards anything or any benefit. And to be honest, most of us in America are in debt because this country pretty much forces you to be in debt to actually not even succeed, because I can't even say you're succeeding. It's just to survive basically at this point, because it's becoming too expensive to even succeed. And the only way to succeed in this country is to basically be a scammer. That's the only people who, or be a scammer, or just be willing to screw over people as much as possible, or just get people from other countries, pay them shit wages, and that's how you succeed in America. Like, put all your businesses in other countries where the cost of living is, well, or not even just the cost of living, because honestly the cost of living is still high, but you're able to, you know, pay them less. And that's how people succeed usually, with cheap labor. And that's why it's like hard to find a job in America. But even if you do find a job, that job won't really afford you anything. And most jobs don't even pay enough to survive. Like, well, not even rent. The left wing in Morocco, there's the authenticity and modernity party. Can't say that. The Socialist Union of Popular Forces and the Party of Progress and Socialism. This time they are all very different, even if they are left-wing parties. You don't have enough to eat. Yeah. Honestly, even I'm thinking even like 'cause a lot of people are struggling to find food. Like there's food that you can find that's cheap, but a lot of the times that food is not good for you long-term wise. It has a lot of, you know, stuff in it, additives, not fresh food. So it's a lot of it's just like canned, but it's food. It's food. Like my entire diet is like canned food, and then it's like if it's cheap, I'll have to get cheap food. Yeah, they're really low. We're having a homeless problem, and because of the homeless problem, we're having a drug problem because people are on the streets, so they return their drugs to escape from the fact that they can't really get back on their feet. 'Cause it's really hard. Because once you go homeless in America, it's really difficult to get back on your feet without some kind of assistance. Because one, you need an address to actually apply for a job, and you can't really use like a. I don't know if because I think a lot of people can't really use like a post office sometimes. I don't remember because of some law someone passed, so it's really hard to get back on your feet once you go homeless. Unless you get like someone gives a helping hand to like let you stay where they are so you can like get a job again, or you get lucky and get like government assistance, which is really hard to get. There's a lot of people who are homeless, a lot of children too, children on the streets. A lot of people are opting to live in their cars or just buying like hopefully campers or turn a truck or something into a house. Nature Map is the biggest meat producer in the world. It's more than Mexico. It's that huge. Ugh. Weed in our country, weed is like it's kind of like the lesser, because what we have is like it's not cocaine anymore, I believe, and there's heroin, and then there's also what's the other one? Because there's a new one that came out, and I don't remember what it's called, but there's like, so they just keep making new ones out of just like anything, and it's so bad that people are like zombies. There are a lot of certain parts of my town, there are drug addicts everywhere. You can find junkies strung out on the street. One time we walked by and we thought he was like dead. We weren't sure if he was dead or not, but we just assumed he was probably just high. Yeah, they're very bad. It's a really big problem. Ugh. And they don't really do anything. They really don't do anything about it.
What a coincidence!
Except make the issue worse, honestly.
There's so much about alchemy that I never learned. It would be amazing if you could teach me.
Yeah. It's getting bad. Really huge.
See, well,
we gotta be
I'll
like
do my
France.
best, but I'm
we
not sure
gotta
that I
be
know
like
enough to
France.
teach
They be
others
like
either.
something happens, they get up in arms, they get ready to throw down with the government. We gotta be like them. I mean, I'm sure it's not perfect in France either, but they know how to get angry. And even if they still don't listen. The governments should fear their people more than we should fear them. Honestly, that's my opinion.
Still,
A little
it's
fear
uncommon
gets
to hire on
gets
two
a little
alchemists at the
peace
same
between the
time.
people and the government. A little fear, you know.
I know, right? That's what I asked for on the application.
Oh,
but I never
Casablanca.
expected my request to come through.
Yeah, I think because like there's like New York City, and then there's like California. Honestly, all the big, like, although they're not probably like big overseas, but like any place that's like considered like a big city that used to be like, actually no, it still is like us, the epicenter for like also okay. I'll wait. I'll probably still skip to the dialogue.
So that's what happened.
At any rate, I'm gonna put the both of you right to work. You're gonna help me raise our ratings and make people realize that we're the best our division has to offer.
Yeah,
I'll do my best.
we gonna do it.
Understood.
Girl, why is your voice so low? So I have to work with a boy now? He looks really capable, but I'm a little nervous because I could not hear you. I'm like, I don't know if anybody could hear that, but I could not hear that. It's his Linka!
Hello? I've returned!
Linka, because she has no last name.
Oh, welcome back, Linka.
Well, isn't this perfect timing? You remember Escha, right?
Do you
Linka?
like turning down
Let
my
me
air
introduce you
conditioner?
to
But I'm
Logy.
so
He's
I
one
don't
of
want to
the
get hot.
Alchemists joining us today.
Ooh, hot. Cool.
I've heard about you.
This is Linka. I suppose she would be your senior here.
Oh, she's the one you said was out on a mission?
Yes, she has a lot of assignments to keep the monsters at bay. In fact, your next deployment's been decided. She might be a little rough around the edges, but she knows how to swing a sword. Feel free to ask her for help.
It's good to meet you, Escha, Logy. Let's do our best, yeah?
It's nice to meet you as well, Linka.
All right. Well, time for your first job. Oh, but before that, Logy, you don't really know much about coal safe, right?
Only what was in the file. I tried to find out as much as I could.
Well, Escha grew up here, so she knows all about the town. If you're ever confused or lost, go and ask her.
Got it. I'll do my best.
We got it!
So for your first job, we've got a request to fix the windmill down at the apple orchard.
The windmill? Now that you mention it, I heard there were some problems with it.
I've already sent someone from maintenance to figure out what's wrong. But I'd like the two of you to find out what's going on
You
down
definitely
there.
gotta turn the
Show Logy
volume
around
of the
town while
music
you're
down
at it.
after this. Hopefully I get a chance to. I don't know when they're gonna allow me to do it.
Yes, I understand. I'll be fine.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your consideration.
Don't mention it. You two'd better get to know each other, because you're going to be doing a lot of work together. If you ever have any questions, come find me or Linka.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh? It's our job as seniors to help teach the newcomers.
Sorry, but with all the missions outside, I really don't know the town that well myself.
Oh my goodness. Well, you make sure you're able to answer any questions these two might have. You got it?
She don't know shit. Leave her alone, Marion. She's dumb.
Understood.
Poor Linka.
Well then, we'll be counting on you, Linka.
Linka's like an interesting character because I don't want to spoil for new people into the game, but she's a really interesting character.
I will do my best.
It's just like, bruh, what even?
You two never change, do you? But Linka does go out a lot, and I'd love to hear more of her stories.
It's my favorite theme.
Well then, shall we be going?
Also, it's just like it's everywhere.
Sure, but what should I show you first? Mr. Logix?
To be honest, I know they made an anime for this game, but I have not watched it yet. I wonder what it's like.
You can just call me Logy. I'm not used to being addressed so formally.
Okay. Logy, is there anything you would like to see?
Well, I saw a large ranch on my way here. I was curious what that was.
Oh, that's our apple orchard. My parents' house is actually an orchard, too. Holsate has a lot of orchards. Our town specializes in producing apples, you know? And they're delicious.
I see. Perhaps I should try one later. If your parents run an orchard, why did you become a government worker? Would you inherit the farm?
I thought about that too, but since I can use alchemy, I thought I should be putting my skills to use. And I want to use my alchemy to help as many people as I can. And my father actually agreed.
I see. That's a nice story.
I was just like, I did not understand.
Yes.
They're so awkward.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little nervous right now.
Sorry, so am I. I'm just not used to situations like these. How about we keep on going? Show me the way, Escha.
Yeah, when you think about it, I feel like Logy is like, it's been a while since they had like a male character in the Atelier series. I don't know. Cause I didn't play like a lot of the like older ones, but from what I could tell, it seems like it's been a long time since there's been a male character in the Atelier.
You got it. Let's head over to one of the apple orchards. They're right on the outskirts of town.
I think like the first couple ones were like there was a male character, it was like a male main character, but I can't remember. Okay, now I can move. I've been on the first cutscene for so long. Apparently the R&D division got 2 new alchemists to join them. I heard. I'm jealous. Our division is short on people too. Well, it's still good for the branch as a whole. Let's hope they do well. Oh, I'm about to do well, alright? I'm about to do this well. I know what I'm doing. Alright, I remember. I hope so. I don't really remember. The view from here is amazing. This is my favorite place.
Ha!
What view? I mean, you're looking in the direction of the building. Pretty sure it's blocking your view. Which way first? This way? Oh wait, I forgot. I completely forgot to see if I could change the menu. I got distracted.
All right, here we are. This is one of Colsate's prides and joys, our apple orchards.
Thanks, Escha. I know a lot more about the town now.
Sorry, I had to check my
Oh,
tags
it's
were right,
nothing.
because I don't know if they were
If there's
different or
anything
not.
else you want to know, feel free to ask me.
This is a beautiful tree. Is it an apple tree too?
Yes, supposedly it's the oldest tree here. Actually, this is the area that my family manages.
Hey, Escha, what are you doing here?
It's brother. Or Alwyn Siglet. We don't. To be honest, I completely forgot he actually had the name. Because they just call him brother throughout the entire game.
Huh? Brother,
Well,
I should be
Escha does. I
asking
don't know
you
if
that.
Allogy
What
starts
about
doing
your
it too.
work?
I'm doing it. Apparently this windmill's been
Oh
having
wow,
some
they actually
issues,
say his name.
so I'm here to
I
do
usually
a little
just
checkup.
ignored it.
And you are...
Nice to meet you. My name's Logy. I've been assigned to the R&D department starting today.
Oh, a new kid from the city. Marian's told me about you.
His voice sounds familiar. I don't remember what anime though.
I'm Alwyn. Escha and I are cousins, actually.
Also because I don't really watch a lot of anime in English dub. Because I just prefer Japanese subtitles. Especially since I want to learn Japanese, it's actually probably better that I use Japanese subtitles. I mean Japanese
So
dub.
when she called you brother just now,
We're really close. He's an engineer who knows just about everything there is to know about airships.
I see. An engineer? Well, it's my pleasure.
Don't be so nervous. We're about the same age, aren't we?
I see. Well, I guess I'll work on that, Awen.
Yeah, Logy has very
Well, it's a
stiff
pleasure for
dialogue,
me too. Don't be
voice
shy
acting.
about asking questions around
I don't
here.
know because that's just the direction they made him go, but you could. Alan kind of sounds a little. Alan and Escha kind of sound a little bit better, but I forgot how awkward Logy kind of sounds.
Brother, you sure get to know people really fast, huh?
We're gonna be working together a lot. No need to be such strangers, right?
I guess you have a point, but why do I feel like I'm lost here?
Do you? That's not like you. I hope you do a little better in your lessons.
To be honest, I kind of feel like maybe changing it to
What
Japanese
lessons?
so I could
Haven't
have
heard
more to
anything
say.
about
'Cause I
that.
don't really like being so silent.
It's nothing too difficult. Marion told me to show you kids the ropes. So I guess that makes me something like your instructor now. Start looking forward to it.
You're an airship engineer, but you repair windmills and teach as well? That's quite a handful.
Well, engineering is just a part of what I do. In all honesty, I'm more of a jack of all trades.
Our dependable
So,
brother.
what exactly should we be doing?
Yeah, about that. You think you can help me find someone named Clone? I need to check some things on that windmill, and she just went and disappeared.
Miss Clone? Does she work for the branch?
Clone manages the apple orchard, and she means a lot to me too. I should really introduce you to her, Logy. Does looking for people count as our lessons? I wouldn't think so.
Oh, yeah. No, I guess it doesn't. Think of it more as a prerequisite to my class. Anyway, Marion will fill you in with the details. First, we should really find Clone.
Got it. It's really strange for her to leave the orchard, though. Maybe she went shopping in the square.
She could have, but I don't really remember. I think she went back to the R&D
I think
and
I
get
found
some
something good.
apples. Because you can harvest around the area. Also, because it's the Atelier series. A barrel!
Barrel.
Bitch, what the heck was that? Barrel! Say it with some gumption. Say it with your chest. A barrel!
A barrel.
Weak sauce. Disappointments. Oh, looks like Aisha's sister's not in here. Can't remember her name, but I guess Aisha's is the first game, and Escha Logy is maybe the second game. I think, yeah, Escha Logy is the second game. Aisha's the first, and I think the last is Shally. So yeah, Shally. So there's a character from the first game that came to this town. She's also an alchemist. Wait, what was that?
It's a barrel.
Okay, a little bit more, a little bit better, but still not there. It's not that barrel that we love in here. Escha, how's your work going? None your business, Fall. I didn't really see his name. Why, if this isn't Escha, hello. I don't know what that voice was. I was trying to do old lady, but it kind of sounded more like aristocrat. Kind of not really, like I'm pretending to be an aristocrat. I like just browsing through all the goods lined up here. Wait, worried women? I don't really know how I should... I'm making preparations. Please come back later. No, let me buy! I want food! Actually, I didn't even know you could sell stuff. You sold stuff over here. Could you? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you're just fake. You're a fake merchant, I think. I keep forgetting to check the goddamn settings! Like, goddamn, check it. You gotta freaking change the volume of the music. God dang. Also, I really hope
So
it
this
doesn't
is
get
the
me
town
flagged.
square.
I'll go check the depot and check in with my boss.
I'll get my foot on the ground.
Okay, if we find Clone, we'll tell her to head over to the depot to meet you.
Thanks.
Ooh, my eyes.
You know, for a town on the frontier, this place is actually quite developed. It has a proper depot.
This is a stop for airships after all. Merchants use this depot to transport their goods, too.
Gotcha. So, this Clone person, what's she like?
Let's see. She's very unique and not human.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's like, what you mean not human, girl?
You'll understand as soon as
Explain.
you meet her.
What is she? Is she a rabbit?
Hey, Escha, you running some errands?
It's our dragon slayer. Wait, did he say dragon or did he try to? I don't remember. Duke Burial.
Oh, hello, Mr. Duke.
What an energetic little scamp you are! I'd better step up my game, too! And who might this young fella be?
My name is Logy. Logic's daddy. I'm sorry. I don't have a thing for Duke. Maybe the.
Hello.
I forgot what his
I'm
position he was,
Logy.
but the other dude.
I'm working at the local branch starting today.
Cause I like my men smaller than me. Well, not smaller than me, but I like my men submissive.
You don't say. The name's Duke.
Oh yeah, I know.
I run a bar
Kinda.
right
somewhat.
over there.
I don't know. I'm very not sure.
Hey, now that I see you up close, you're a handsome one, aren't you? I was a looker myself back in the day.
He's proposition you, Logy. You know what this means. Spread them.
I had a massive sword in one hand, taking down dragons left and right.
Okay, yeah, he did. He was a dragon slayer. I was right.
And the ladies.
I see.
I did not know what to do with that. Basically, is what he's saying. Like, what do you want me to tell? I don't know what to say to that. What? Okay.
Whoa there. Was I interrupting something?
It ain't like that. They gonna age her down in a couple more games, so don't be chipping me, okay? She's a child as long as I am concerned. I'm so mad that they did that to her. Because I love their relationship so bad. And they just like, no, she's now child now. It's basically his fucking sister or daughter.
Interrupting? No, that's not true at all. Aren't you about to open up shop now?
Something like that. Now, what brings you youngins to this part of town?
Drugs? Psych, no.
Oh, right. Have you seen Clone anywhere? We're looking for her right now.
Clone? Can't say that I have. Is it urgent?
I don't believe it's an emergency, but any information you could tell us would help.
Well, if you didn't find her at the orchard, then odds are she went to the depot to drop off her apples.
You're right. She doesn't necessarily have to be shopping there.
Ooh. Sorry, my neck is hurting.
Of course, I don't have any evidence one way or another. I hope you find her soon, though.
We will not. No, we will. But
Yes! Thank you very much, Mr. Duke.
Sure thing. Say, after you've taken care of business, why not stop by for a quick drink? First one's on the house.
Is Escha legal to drink in this state?
That sounds great. We would love to. If Clone went to the depot, then perhaps she already ran into Arwen.
You have a point. Let's go find out.
Duke mainly sells ingredients for cooking. When you finish an assignment, stop by his bar. And I shall, a lot. Because Escha does the cooking. The flowers are so pretty, hee. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can't. Oh, I can! Actually don't really... Why should I explain which is which? Okay, so I'm gonna change it to Japanese so I can, you know, speak over it. Okay, so hopefully that works. I just don't know what movie is for. Journal, memo, go to the port. Item, material item, apple. Traditional staff, phantom saber, cotton shirt, leather coat. Oh, I just realized I'm playing this from the beginning. Oh. So I'm gonna be... hella... My weapons are weak, oh no. Because I didn't do new game plus. Well. To the tavern. Can I go? Let me see what I can do inside. We have some... We have some things that we need to take care of right now. Maybe we can visit Mr. Duke later. Yeah, you've got a point. I definitely need to, like, buy, like, not buy, but, like, I think you can get one for free, like, a voice changer, so I can do some different voices, but I am so paranoid when it comes to downloading stuff, because I grew up in the early 2000s, and the internet was very virusy. I mean, it still is, but it was a lot more then, and we did not have information like we did now. So I'm very scared from that traumatizing time.
Oh, Escha-chanが役人にね。まだまだ子供だと思っていたもんだが、月日が経つのは早いもんだな。
So, Escha works for the town now, huh? Feels like only yesterday she was just a child. Now look at her.
そうですね。俺もようやく一人前として扱われるようになったばかりなのにな。
No kidding. It took me forever for you to start treating me like a real man.
こんにちは、ヘイジマン班長。
Hello, Mr. Heisman.
ほほ、噂をすれば。今日から役人だってな、エスカちゃん。
And speak of the devil, I heard the good news, Escha.
はい。ご迷惑をおかけすることもあるかと思いますけど、よろしくお願いします。
Yes, we're still new and might need your help down the line, but I'm glad to say hi to you again.
紹介するよ。この人がヘイジマン班長。この町で一番の整備士さ。
Oh, let me introduce you. This is Heisman, the best engineer I know here in town.
ロジーです。開発班に配属されました。よろしくお願いします。
My name is Logy. I've been assigned to the R&D division. Pleased to meet you.
おお、エスカちゃんと同期のやつか。若いのが増えると活気が出ていいもんだ。
You must be the other kids starting the same time as Escha. It's good to get some young blood around here.
お前も俺んとこに来ないか。未経験者でも立派な整備士に鍛えてやるぜ。
Why don't you join me instead? I'm sure I could turn you into a fine mechanic with no formal training.
俺がですか？すみません。そういうのはちょっと。
Me? I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm really cut out for.
班長、勝手にマリオンさんの班の人を引き抜いたら怒られますよ。
Boss, maybe you shouldn't be sniping team members from Marion. You're gonna get it later on.
あの人手不足の嬢ちゃんの班か。そりゃ手を出したら後が怖えな。
Ah, the young lady who's chronically understaffed, huh? Yeah, I'd better steer clear as the saying goes.
ま、冗談は置いておいて。よろしくな、ひよっこども。
Jokes aside, I'm glad to meet the two of you kids.
はい、こちらこそ。どうしてこんなに立派な発着場がこの町にあるんでしょう？
I'm glad to meet you too. Do you mind if I ask, how can this town support such a large depot? Also, be right back. I have to use the bathroom! 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 Test. Okay. I am back. I just had to use bathroom as well as I decided sorry, brain's trying to think. I brought my microphone up so I could stand a little bit because I've been sitting down for too long and I sit down way too much a lot. Although I don't sit around a desk chair, I sit on my bed, and the bed's not really all that supportive of my body, and I have muscle pain because I fell some years ago, and it still doesn't really fix itself. I mean, it's getting better, but still kind of a problem. So I need to stand a bit so I can relieve myself, so I'm not in pain. Although it's not really comfortable to stand because my floor is carpeted and it has padded flooring as well, because there's people downstairs and it doesn't support my foot, and I don't have my shoes. I mean, let me see if my slippers work. Hopefully my slippers give me some support to my foot. I don't know, but I'm gonna try. So yeah, back to the game. Gonna shake out the little pain in my back. Okay. I'm glad to meet. Oh wait, I already said this. Okay.
行商の要の町であることは聞きましたけど、それにしたってかなり整備されていますよね。
I heard the shops and businesses attract a lot of people, but still, it seems very well maintained.
それはね、未踏遺跡があるからだよ。
Well, you see, that's because of the unexplored ruins.
未踏遺跡？そういえば資料にやたら大きく載ってたな。一体何なんだ？
Ruins? Now that you mention it, there was a mention of ruins in the documents. What are they?
町から少し離れた空に浮かんでいる遺跡があって、それが昔から未踏遺跡って呼ばれているんです。
They're ruins, floating in the sky not too far from here. People began to call them the unexplored ruins.
もともとここはその遺跡を調査するための気球発着場をしっかり整備しようとして発展していったんですよ。
This town was first built as a hub for sending researchers to the ruins, as a supply depot.
空に浮かぶ遺跡は存在が確認されているけど、未踏ってどういうことだ？気球では行けないのか？
So, these floating ruins are confirmed to exist, but no one's been there? Why not use airships? Welcome back, Rexawai! Also, sorry if I, respond slowly. I'm standing up right now because, my back hurts a little bit. And I can't really see the screen well from my position. You know, let me move my desk around. Okay. How am I sounding? Can you hear me? Can you hear? Oh, I'm stepping on the wires. No. Oh, I'm not sitting on the chair. I'm sitting on my bed because the chair hurts way too much. So my bed is way more comfier. And I'm glad you can hear me. That's good. So sitting on my bed actually helps with the pain. And actually my pain actually kind of feels a little bit better compared to when I was sitting on a chair. But it still kind of doesn't really support me all the way, so I decided to stand. Sorry, I'm shaking out my back because my lower back is hurting. Okay. Next.
いや、それが無理なんだよ。そのあたりの空はすごく気流が
Also,
乱れていて。
I changed it to Japanese so I can, speak a little bit more because I was feeling too silent, And I wanted to speak a little bit more, so I'm gonna speak a little bit more. That's the thing, we can't. The airstream there is so turbulent, it's impossible to approach them.
それに瓦礫も浮いててな。うっかりそこに入ったら気球がバラバラになっちまうんだ。
Not only that, but there's rubble floating in the air. You get caught up in that, kiss your ship goodbye bye.
なるほど。それでたどり着いた人がいないと。そんな遺跡初めて聞きましたよ。
I see. So no one's actually gone into them. This is the first time I've heard of ruins like that. Also, it also gives me a time to kind of read the dialogue so I'm not messing up as often. Cause, another game I was playing, I was trying to practice voice acting on, and then it was just so bad because I couldn't read. I was reading too fast. Didn't really give myself a pause, so it just makes it hard to speak. Hopefully, it kind of feels like it's a little bit not too bad when I do it this way. So maybe next time I play that game, I'll probably put it on Japanese if it has Japanese audio. I think it does. I see. So no one's actually gone into them. This is the first I've heard of ruins like that.
ですよね。私、その未踏遺跡に行くのが小さい頃からの夢なんです。
Isn't it strange? Ever since I was a child, it's been one of my dreams to visit those ruins.
ずーっと前から誰もたどり着いたことがないなんて、なんだかワクワクしませんか？
Doesn't the fact that no one's ever explored them before just makes you want to do it even more?
それはそうだけど、気球で行けないなら難しいかもしれないな。
I suppose so. But if airships can't get you there, it would be quite difficult.
そうですか。やっぱり大変ですよね。
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
何言ってやがるんだ。未踏遺跡への到達はコルセイ都市部の長年の悲願だぜ。
What are you talking about? Reaching the unexplored ruins is a dream everyone in Colsate shares.
そうそう。ロジーもここの役人になった以上、このことは覚えておかないとね。
It's true. Now that you're a government official here, you better remember the stuff like that. Bleh. Did that speak well out there?
悪い、覚えておくよ。
I see. Alright, I'll try to remember.
ま、たどり着けねえ以上、夢物語には違いねえけどな。
Okay, you're done. Cause I can never tell. You guys have like, it would be a short sentence and you'd be speaking way longer. But the fact that we can't get there is what makes the story such a I did some magic with your subscribe count on your YouTube. Really? Wait, I can't check now because my stream will mess up a lot. And my phone is not connected to my Vtuber YouTube channel. Let me see. Let me see if I can get that. I wanna see what you did. I am very curious. Your channel. Let me just oh my god! Thank you so much! 16? I was not at that much. Thank you. I don't know what you did. But thank you so much. I can't really see. Okay, I can see one person. It doesn't really, I don't know why, but it doesn't really tell me a lot who followed or not. But thank you so much, Rexa Y. I appreciate it. Hopefully I can make a, oh, that one's my VOD channel, so I usually only post like the VODs for the YouTube. But I do have another one where I haven't really, I made a couple of shorts, but I'm trying to like post like, I want to make like 15-minute videos for YouTube. I just haven't had the energy and motivation to do so because depression. But hopefully I want to make like videos up there, like, I don't know, reviews of, you know, comics or light novels I'm reading. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, I understand that feeling. I don't use YouTube on most of my other Gmails because they are made for like other purposes. Like one's for like personal life, like, you know, like if you want to get like a serious thing like school and jobs and stuff. Life is hard. We are all depressed in this chat, in this stream. We are doing our best. But you hang in there. We doing our best. We trying as much as we can. And eventually I'll make like a video. I just have to, it's just a process of trying to get myself in the mindset to like, cause like I can plan step by step what to do, right? But it's just getting started, it's a problem. And when I can't get started, I just don't do anything. But I really want to do these. Oh really? Oh my god, thank you. I appreciate it. Although I don't have money, I don't want to like, I don't want to like work for free, but I don't have money. I am broke. But thank you so much for the Twitch panels. Oh, where was I? Well, the fact that we can't get there is like, oh, we already said that. Now, you kids still have work to do, right? Well, get to it. Stomp. I'm joking. This long pause of silence. Speak, children.
ところで2人が来たってことは、クローネさんが見つかったのかい?
By the way, have you two found Cleone yet?
もしかして発着場にいるかもって聞いたんだけど、やっぱりいないよね。
Even still, even if you're not a professional, it's still better to compensate people for work in labor. Cause you know what? It's like, it's just, I don't know, that's just how I am. It's like, you wanna compensate people. You don't always wanna do stuff for free. Unless it's like, you know, fan work and all that stuff. That stuff is like, you know, that's always free. Well, not always free. Sometimes if you know, want somebody to draw something specific, but like, you know. Same. Like, for most part, I like all of my, everything so far, has been made by me. This overlay, lazy as it is, because I just felt like the other ones were way too much. I had to set it up. Model made by me. Although I want to remake it so bad. I've been trying so bad to like finish a live 2D model, but every time I finish like the illustration, I end up making a mistake somewhere along the lines and it doesn't rig well. Oh, thank you so much. Like I did my best, but I wanted a different look, like a particular look, and I couldn't capture it, but I hope to eventually. And thank you so much. Ooh. Oh shit! Ah! I dropped my controller. It's in my hand now. You're no escape, controller. No more escape. But yes, no, we thought we might find her here at the depot, but I guess not.
すれ違ったとも思えないな。ひょっとして支部に行ってるんじゃないか?
It's hard to think that we missed her along the way. Do you think she could be back at the branch office? Yes, she is.
クローネが支部にですか? 一応そっちにも行ってみましょうか.
Also, give me a second, cause I got to. Cause I couldn't notice it from when sitting down, but okay, there it goes. Cause I don't like when my viewer count is in view, but when standing up I can see it. I didn't know it was up there. But put it down. That psychs you out as a streamer. Why would Kone be there? I guess it's not impossible, but let's go take a look then.
そうだね。マリオンさんにも報告があるし、俺も一緒に支部に戻るよ。
Okay, you're done. Okay, good idea. I need to talk to Marion anyway, so I'll walk with you. I'm kind of getting a better position from my back and my neck to also see the TV. Back to the R&D department. I don't know which way is the quickest. Nope, not there, I don't think. This way? Nope. Actually, wait. Is it? Let me see. Cutscene has interrupted me. Again.
もう町の入り口か。あとは支部に続く道しかないし、町の外に出たってことはないのか?
We're at the town entrance. The only other path leads to the local branch. Are you sure she's in town?
さすがにそれはないんじゃないかな。町の外には魔物もうろついているからね。
I mean, she's a freaking android. I'm pretty sure she can fight some robots. I don't know. I don't think she'd leave. There are quite a few monsters outside. Oh, there she is. Shh. So she was at the town entrance.
あらあら、どうかしましたか、エスカ。こんなところで。
Aw, she says ara ara. I didn't know that at all. My oh my. Is something the matter, Escha? What are you doing here? Clone. She's our little robot mama.
こんなところにいたんだ。探したよ。
Isn't she cute, Rexa? She got her little key in her head. A little robot. There you are. We were looking all over for you.
探した? ああ、やはり忘れ物を.
Me? did I forget something? You know, in English she sounds a lot more robotic, but she kind of sounds more human-like in the Japanese version. But maybe to Japanese people, she sounds robotic.
そうじゃなくて、お兄ちゃんがクローネを探してたんだよ。
That's not what I meant. Alvin was looking for you, Cloney.
風車の点検が終わったから報告しようと思っていたんです。
I finished the maintenance on the windmill, so I wanted to let you know.
そうでしたか。それは申し訳ありません。もう少し時間がかかると思っていました。
I don't know, should I try a robot voice? But I mean, she just sounds human, but I don't know. Is that so? Well, please forgive me for leaving. I expected it to take more time.
ですので、支部でエスカの様子を伺いに少し
Actually, she kind of does sound like a
離れていただけだ
robot.
ったのですが、
Not in certain
行き違い
parts.
になってしまいましたね。
Cause she kind of sounds like an automatic machine, but she kind of sounds also like a I don't know, like a news report or like a Japanese I don't know, hotel receptionist. I don't know, like something you hear like on a phone, kind of. Like it's human-like, but it also sounds kind of robotic and stiff. I don't know. But it's just she takes like certain pauses in her dialogue that kind of comes across like she kind of sounds like a robot short-circuiting, even though she doesn't sound like that in the English version. But it's just really interesting. That is why I came here to see how Escha was doing at the branch. We appear to have missed one another. The AI take over! She is coming for us! She will take our jobs, and then she will take our identities! She will become the new humans! But not really. She's kind of like an ancient, she's an ancient, like, relic that they found, I think. That's what they said. So, she's kind of like the only one. And if she breaks, I don't think anybody can fix her.
そうでしたか。
The only AI.
エスカが仕事を
That's
始め
only
るな
if
んて
she's not really using an
心
actual
配にも
soul,
なり
to be
ますよ
honest.
ね。
Because honestly, she could be just be using she could have like a soul inside her, because there are characters. I don't think she's in this game though, but there is a character that constantly is in every like Atelier game, and she's a ghost. Her name's Pamela, and she's usually in like every Atelier game, even the side games like Mana Kamea. But she usually doesn't have a body though, and I think in later works we can make her a body so she can be kind of humanish. It's like a doll body, so she could be like that in a sense, but I'm not sure, because I think there was also like another character in a different game that was also an android. I just don't remember her that well, because I don't know if she was an android. I don't remember. I do remember there's like a character in another one of the, I think it was the Arlen series, where she was kind of weird. Like she wasn't human, but I don't know if she was a robot or if she was like a kind of like a human, actual human made from alchemy. If that's what I'm saying. Mine. What's your favorite drink, and do you have a Discord server? My favorite drink would be strawberry lemonade. Oh, but I also like cream sodas. And I do have a Discord. Do I have? Wait, is this a server? Actually, I have to check, because I do have a Discord for my character, or my Vtuber character. But I'm not sure if it's a if I have a server set up. Cause I think I started to make one, but I didn't finish it yet. I think I wanted to like finish it when I had like more people to join me in there. But I don't know, because I'm also very shy. So, I don't know. I guess I'll finish it eventually, but just not yet. But yeah, I do have a Discord. I also have like Twitter and Instagram. I occasionally use the Twitter, but I don't use it as often because every time I log onto there, I want to punch the screen. I'm kind of thinking about making a Tumblr, to be honest. Because I've heard Tumblr kind of calmed down since everybody went to Twitter. And I can kind of see it, because Twitter used to be, at least for me, when I was using it originally, it used to be a little calmer before, the Tumblr apocalypse. And then they all came to Twitter, and it kind of got back to its messy stuff again. Ah, thank you for the follow. And thank you for the help as well. I shall try to ask. I'm very bad at asking for help because I am very, like, I just grew up doing a lot of stuff for myself. Because, I have trust issues because I have a lot of trauma. But I will try to ask for help. Yeah, it was. I actually left Tumblr. Because originally I was on Tumblr a lot. And I left Tumblr to go to Twitter because when I was on Twitter, I found it a lot more calming at the time. Because at the time it was actually pretty okay. Like, it was, like, there was stuff, but you wouldn't really come across it that often, at least in my expense. I didn't really come across as much problems back then. But when Tumblr did their whole thing of banning porn on their site, all of a sudden they all came to Twitter, and that's when Twitter started becoming problematic. Like, way more problematic than I guess it probably used to be. I feel like it got 10 times worse than ever. Like, God, like, it's like everywhere. But yeah. But they say Tumblr, since people left Tumblr, it's gotten more calmer. And I think that's probably because all the people who, like, yeah, Twitter was already paying for that. Yeah, it was, but I don't know. It was okay, like, you could easily avoid it. But then the migration, and it became hell. I did too. And now it's worse because of the Musk man, the Muskrat. He has made it worse. Like, God, there are ads everywhere, and things are broken. The translator doesn't even work anymore. I miss being able to read the freaking things that people said in other languages, because sometimes it was funny. Now I can't even read it. Excuse me, burped. I see. That makes a lot of sense. I'd be pretty worried about Escha working for the state too. She's gonna reveal all the state secrets. She's gonna end up on the watch list. Ugh, you two always treat me like a little kid.
この人がクローネさん。
Is this Miss Clone?
申し遅れました。クローネです。コルセイトのリンゴ園の管理人をしております。
Oh, sorry for not introducing myself. I am Clone. I manage the Colsake apple orchards.
失礼ですが、どちら様でしょう。あなたはこの町の住人ではありませんね。
Damn, girl, that's a long sentence for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words. Japanese, come on. Pardon me, but may I have your name?
はじめまして、ロジーです。今日から開発班でエスカと一緒に仕事をすることになりました。よろしくお願いします。
It's a pleasure. My name's Logy. I have been assigned to the R&D as well. I look forward to working with you.
あらあら、そうだったのですか。そうとは知らずに失礼しました。
Oh, is that so? I was unaware. I apologize.
エスカはあまり世間を知らない子です。今後もご迷惑をおかけするかと思いますが、何卒よろしくお願いします。
Escha lacks worldly knowledge. I'm sure she may cause you trouble, but please take care of her.
いえ、こちらこそ。
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was just waiting for him to take like forever. I'll do my best.
もうやめてよ、クローネ。恥ずかしいな。
Stop that, Clone! You're embarrassing me.
それで、風車はどうだったでしょう。簡単に治るものでしょうか。
So, how is the windmill? Is the problem something that can be resolved easily?
かろうじて動きますけど、やっぱり修繕だけじゃ限界がありますね。開発班に依頼して新しいパーツを作ってもらいます。
Well, it still works, but barely. There's only so much we can do without asking for some new parts.
なるほど。それがエスカたちの初仕事となるのですね。
I see.
了解しました。
Girl.
と マリオン
She keeps messing me
お
up.
任せします。
I'm thinking she's done because she takes a long ass pause and she's like, no, shut up. I'm still speaking. I'm speaking, okay? I'm just like, girl, I'm done reading. I see. Then I forgot what I just read. I see. That will be your first task then, Escha. I will leave this to yours and Marion's hands.
え、どういうことなの？
Huh? What do you mean?
こちらの話です。それではお仕事を頑張ってくださいね。
Oh, nothing. Well then, best of luck to you. And she goes. Our Mama Robot.
まるでエスカのお母さんみたいな人だな。ずいぶん仲が良かったじゃないか。
She acts like your mother, Escha. You two seem really close.
そうですね。私ってクローネに育てられたようなものですから。
Sit down or turn off the air conditioner because it's probably messing with my back. Okay, I'm gonna sit back down. My legs are tired. I don't got leg strength. Okay, can you hear me? Is it on the right? Because sometimes if I'm too far away, it will mute me in a sense. I hope I can be heard. Hope I'm not too far away from the microphone. Ow! Thank you. I'm glad you can still hear me. Thank you, Rexa. Ooh, I just made myself dizzy. Let me drink some water. Hydration is important. Ah. I swear, since I started streaming, I've been drinking way more water than I used to. I didn't really drink a lot, cause like I would just be distracted or in my head, so I didn't really drink a lot of water. And honestly, the week that I spent not really streaming that much, I did not drink a lot of water, which is bad. But I don't know, I'm just used to it. My brain will shut off and forget to eat and drink because it just does not think. Bad habit though. I wish if reminders didn't annoy me so much, I would use reminders, but every time I use a reminder, it just makes me mad and I just don't do the thing even more. Okay, oh, what the fuck was that? No. No, that sounds so weird. No. What the hell was that? No, that cringe. I gotta practice my hee-hees. I suppose you're right. In a way, Chloe raised me.
育てられたものってどういう？
What do you...
エスカは小さい頃にお母さんを亡くしてるんだ。
Escha lost her mother at a very young age.
それでそのお母さんと親友だったクローネさんがいろいろとエスカの面倒を見てくれたんだよ。
Oh wait, I kind of forgot what's the great thing. You probably were reacting to something I said, but I just forgot what it was. Sorry about that. My brain needs to slow down. Oh, hydration, yes. Hydration is great. Yes. Thank you. Hydrate. Hydrate. We all need to hydrate. And I need to stop moving around so much. I am making myself lightheaded and dizzy for no reason. I don't even know why I'm getting lightheaded. Wait. Oh, is it in French? I didn't know this. I can't spell. I mean, I can, but not really. Sometimes a lot of words I can't remember to spell. But it's okay. It's pretty similar to hydration, so I got it. Hydration. I can't speak French, but I know I'm trying. Also, pause, because I've been moving around so much and I made myself dizzy somehow. Why? I should probably speak to a doctor about that. Oh yeah, I've heard that like when people speak a lot of languages, it makes it really hard to well, in my case, when I speak just one language, it makes it really hard to speak. But with multiple languages, it just makes it really hard to like remember words and stuff. Brain functioning in. Yes, it is. Also, hey, I take my medication. There is my pill bottle. Where are my pills? Here they are. I am running out! I only have one more dose. What the hell happened? Cause I sworn I had more. Guess it wasn't. I guess I just look like more because I have to take 2 a day. And they're small, so they probably look like more, but it's not. I have to go get my medication, but I don't know if I can because it's a lot of money. I mean, it's $50 for like one. It's like 2. It's $50 for one. The other one's free because covered by my insurance, but the other one's not covered by my insurance. But they give me a coupon. Like, thanks. Still can't afford the $50 a month though. Yeah, assholes. And my mom just had to get her medication for herself, and that was like although it wasn't really a lot of money. Because she has different insurance from me. She has like her work insurance. So, and the thing is, it's not cheap. Although I think it wasn't that much to go this time because it actually did the $20 copay. But last time it was like $60 because you have to like, I forgot the terminology, but you have to reach a certain you have to pay out of pocket a certain limit before the insurance will pay half, and then you have to pay a copay, and it's bullshit. So yeah, so luckily she had a $20 copay and her medication was only $15. So yeah, but her insurance isn't good. I have state insurance. It's also not very good because I don't have a lot of options in terms of doctors and care, and because it's like the state insurance, the free one, a lot of doctors don't really want to take it because they won't get paid well and they don't want to have an influx of poor people who have mental problems. Insurance work with coupons where you live? Sometimes the medication companies will give coupons of some sorts for medication. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes I think sometimes I don't know, I don't really understand it, but I don't know if like the service my doctors use, it does give like a bit of a coupon, like a $15 coupon for my medication. I think I don't know how much mine's cost because the price for my medication differs depending on the brand. Yeah, they do, especially when it's like, especially with like how they're kind of sometimes forced to take so many people without like a lot of appointments back to back, and it's just like they're understaffed usually. So yeah, I honestly don't really want to like rely too much on like public doctors. Like when it comes to physical health, yeah, kind of, because physical health is not too much of a problem. It's my mental health that's the problem though. Like dealing with doctors with mental health, especially if it's like a public clinic, it's not good for me, probably based on experience, because I constantly have to, I end up always constantly changing doctors on me, either because they quit or because they're got pregnant, which is one case that happened to me, or because they are just not good and I switch them because I don't like them, or they just forget me. That's happened. My last time, there was a doctor that literally forgot I exist, so I didn't get an appointment like reminder or whatever. And I just stopped going, and they stopped taking my insurance over there. But I have new insurance. I had different insurance back then, but honestly, that insurance is a little bit better than what I have now. But I take what I can get because I don't have a job and I have no money. And my mom definitely can't afford like the private insurance because that shit's expensive. And honestly, it's just like, it's a lot. But I just go for my psychiatrist appointment, but I don't want to do therapy under my insurance because I know it's gonna be bad and it's not gonna help me. It'll just make everything worse. Especially since like a lot of the therapists are not qualified. Honestly, my psychiatrist isn't really qualified for my problems, to be honest, because he has caused some of my depressive episodes this couple of months. Every time I see him, I just want to stop seeing him, but he's the only doctor who actually takes some certain stuff seriously. Like, cause, ooh, throat itchy. One of my medication, it has a lot of stigma on it because of people abuse it a lot. But I don't addicted. I can't get addicted because I actually have the problem that's meant for. I have ADHD, so ADHD medication does not make me addicted. It just makes me somewhat slightly normal, but not really. I also kind of over focus on stuff too. It depends on the person, but for me, it makes me focus way too much on the stuff I want to, on certain stuff. Not even stuff I want to do, but just makes me focus. Go to Canada. Better insurance, but I don't know. I've been hearing Canada's kind of trying to become like the US, and so is Britain. They already kind of do. So go to Germany. Germany's better. Or try. Marry German. Quickest way to get German citizenship. Find German wife. Or husband or whatever you are into. Find German. Get it. Germany's kind of doing okay so far. From what I hear. Or go like, I mean, they have high insurance though. I mean, not high insurance, high taxes in certain, but the which I get back is at least better than what like in other countries. And it's getting kind of shaky. Yeah, a lot of people come here for like the education, but like America countries okay, so I don't really know much of the situation in France. I've heard that they've been having a couple of issues, but I don't know if it's like bad over there. Just stay out of Paris. Paris apparently sucks. But other parts of France are actually, I've heard, are pretty good. Excuse me, sorry, I kind of burp so much. But yeah, North America, a lot of people come here for the education. It's mostly the people you know that works. That's basically how America works. Yeah. But at least you know you have family there, which just gives you an up. So eventually, when you do have money to go there, you have. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the relationship is with your family there, but they could be, I don't know, somewhat of a helping hand. Because it's better to go somewhere where you have people you know there than going someplace where you don't know anybody. Because it becomes 10 times harder to, like, you know, kind of get around and understand where to go and where not to go, what to do, what not to do, all that stuff. Oh, so Chloe, who was a good friend of her mother, looked after Escha. And my controller turned off. I'm like using like a it's not a pro controller, but it's a third-party made pro controller, and it constantly shuts off. I don't know how to fix it. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Damn, I've been streaming for 3 hours and I'm not getting to the game. These cutscenes are so long. Yeah, but I think it's better to stay in Morocco for the moment, honestly. Yeah. Because honestly, I thought a lot about like one day like leaving the United States, but when I try to figure out where to go, it's like it's really, really hard. I mean, I don't really have a lot to offer, but I don't know. Maybe so in the future, once we get more comfortable knowing each other. But yeah, America. I mean, there's some great. I got some great places in America, but I can't go places. I don't got no car. Because like in America, to go anywhere, public transportation is not really great. So you usually have to drive. And lately, people cannot drive. I swear, people be trying to crash into you to make money. Don't worry about it. It was a long time ago anyways.
それで私たちはどうしたらいいの？お兄ちゃん。
So, what should I do now, brother?
ああ、クローネさんにも確認したし、マリオンさんに正式に依頼を発注するよ。このまま支部に戻ろう。
If only we need more trains or a bicycle path or something, or just where places or just like businesses that are just like in close proximity to every neighborhood. Like, we need to be like Asia with the good transportation. Well, not all of Asia, but like, you know, Japan. I think Korea too also has a good like infrastructure in terms of like getting around. So yeah, we need walkable cities. Cause it would just be so much easier. It wouldn't be so stressful to find a job. Because honestly, I can't. One reason I'm putting off trying to find like a job is not only just mental health, but it's also because like everything is so far, and public transportation isn't reliable, and it will just make me late for work. 1 million highways power. Is that like a... I don't know, is that like a saying? I don't know, because that's the first time I've ever heard that. Or is this just something silly you're saying? I'm not sure. Sorry. Brain slow. Brain has short-circuited. Brain EXE has I forgot what it was. I forgot the meme. But yeah. It's literally all just highways. Highways everywhere. God, highways suck. Like, and then it works well into getting around to like really far away places and stuff really fast, but like highways kind of suck. Like, it should have been just for getting around to different towns, that's it. But like, they shouldn't have like taken up, and roads shouldn't have taken up so much of like towns and cities and all that stuff. Oh yeah, now that we have Cleland's approval for repair, we can put in a formal request to Marion.
わかったよ。ここからが本当に役人の仕事なんだね。頑張らなきゃ。
Got it. Now I really am a government official, huh? I have to do my best. My voice is getting weak because I have not done any warm-ups today. I should have done some warm-ups, but I was not in the mood. Get some water. Don't know what she said. Okay. Oop. Okay, now we are headed back. Please not another cutscene. Please make these short. I just want to play the game. I want to play the game. I forgot how long. Another 3. This entire stream is just like, here is 10,000 cutscenes.
2人とも戻ってきたところなの？どう？街は大体見て回れた？
Oh, you're just getting back? Well, how was the town?
はい。いろんなところに行ってたくさんお話ししてきました。
We explored a lot and talked to lots of people.
おかげで街の地理も大体把握できました。うまくやっていけそうです。
I think I have a good idea of what's around the town now.
そう、それは良かったわ。ところで、風車の方はどうだったの、アウィン君？
Well, that's good to hear. By the way, what happened to the windmill?
もう限界近いし、パーツの入れ替えが必要ですね。このままじゃ修繕しても拉致が開きません。
I think it's pretty close to breaking down completely. It's going to need a lot of new parts.
とはいえ、そこまで難しくもないですし、 何よりリンゴ園のことですから、エスカたちの最初の仕事にもぴったりだと思いますよ。
Despite that, I don't think it'll be hard, and since it involves the orchard, it's perfect for Escha.
そうね。じゃあ計画通り今回の研修はそれにしましょうか。
True. Well then, why don't we use this as a learning opportunity?
そうだ。まだ2人をアトリエに案内してなかったわよね。
That's right. I haven't shown you two to your atelier, have I?
時間もあるし、確認してもらえるかしら。これからあなたたちの仕事場になるんだし、ちゃんと見たいでしょ？
Honestly, one thing I've heard that makes it hard to like do voices is so like I have muscle pain in my neck because of a fall, and it also reaches down to my lower back as well as to my upper back. And I do feel like it does make it a struggle to like actually do proper, I don't know, to try harder to like do voices other than like other things I'm like, you know, still need to improve, but it makes it really uncomfortable. I like trying to get in like a comfy position. Ooh, my neck. Since we have a few minutes, why don't you take a quick look? And you'll be spending a lot of time there.
その間にアウィン君と今後の仕事について細かい話をつけておくから。
I'm going to speak with Alwyn about the other outstanding task. Alwyn sounds such, it just sounds weird.
そっか。
Weird name.
大事なことなのにすっかり忘れてましたね。
You're right. I completely forgot about that. You're right. I completely forgot about that. Testing
確かにア
voices.
トリエは気になるな。これからそこで仕事をするわけだし。
Yes, it would be a good idea. Yes, it would be a good idea to see the Atelier, since we'll be doing all the work here. Or there.
こっちよ。ついてきて。
Well, this way, follow me. I can't laugh. I can't laugh. Ah. It's been so long. It's been so long since I laughed. I mean, I laugh. I just laughed like a couple minutes ago.
ここよ。
I don't know. Trying to do it by force is just weird.
確か鍵は。
Here we are, and the key is...
そういえば、今まで開発班にアトリエってあったんですか？初めて聞いたんですけど。
Girl, hurry up. Hey, did R&D ever have an atelier before? This is the first time I've heard of you having one.
なかったから急いで空き部屋を改装したのよ。錬金術師が入ることになったし、ちゃんとしたのを用意しようと思って。
Okay, making sure you're done. Actually, we had to put it together in a spare room, but we need it since now we have 2 alchemists.
お、開いた開いた。足りないものがないか今のうちに確認しておいて。終わったら私のところまで来てちょうだい。
Ah, there we go. Make sure you have everything you need in there. When you're done, come back and see me.
わかりました。どんなところだろう。
Of course! I wonder what it looks like.
ここが私たちのアトリエなんですね。
Whoa! This is going to be our atelier now?
そうだな。ここが仕事場になるのか。
So this is our workspace now.
ソファーもあるし、机もあるし。あ、ちゃんと錬金釜もありますよ。
It's got a sofa and a desk and a cauldron for alchemy.
錬金釜？今時そんなって本当にあるな。
Cauldron? What is something so dated doing here?
アトリエなんだからあるに決まってるじゃないですか。わあ、大きいし使いやすそう。
Of course there's one. It's an atelier. Oh man, this is going to be a blast.
こんな古い手法がまだ使われていたのか。参ったな。錬金釜での調合なんて全くわからないと。
I can't believe such old methods are still in use. I have no idea how to synthesize using a cauldron.
ロジーさんって錬金術師なんですよね。
Okay, I just had to make sure she was in. Huh? Logy, you're an alchemist, aren't you?
そうだけど、なんて説明したらいいかな。 錬金釜での調合は中央じゃ全く行われていないんだ。
I am, but how should I explain this? In Central City, we don't do things with a cauldron anymore.
そうなんですか？これが普通だと思ってましたけど、他のやり方なんてあるんだ。
You don't? I thought this was normal, but there's other ways to do it too?
普通はそれぞれ専用の機材を使うんだよ。これじゃ勝手が違いすぎる。
Okay, done. Okay. Normally, we have specific equipment for each process. I wasn't expecting this.
じゃあロジーさん、もしかしてここで錬金術は
Then, you mean that you can't perform your alchemy here?
すぐには使えそうにない。困ったな。錬金釜に関しては素人同然だ。
Not right away, at least. This isn't good. I know next to nothing about cauldrons.
そんな、いろいろ教わろうと思ってたのに、どうしよう。
She's going to offer him a 10 kg wheel of cheese as a birthday gift. What? 10 kg wheel of cheese? What? What? I mean, she could. But where did that come from? Where did cheese come from? I am so confused. Cheese. I mean, that's a marriage gift, actually, honestly. Cheese? Yeah. Yeah. Cheese is marriaging. If you got 10 kg of key, I don't know how much that is because I use a different metric system for measurement. But 10 kg. Let me look. What is 10 kg of cheese? £22. 22 pounds of cheese, yeah. That's a marriage gift right there. Oh no. Oh no. I was going to learn a lot from you too.
こうなったら仕方ないですね。調合関係の仕事は私が全部やります。
I guess we don't have a choice. I'll be taking care of all the synthesizing, okay?
いや、せっかく2人いるんだから、なんとかして仕事を分散しよう。
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know how long he was going to speak for. But, well, there are two of us here, after all. We should split the work.
でも、ロジーさんが調合できないんじゃ、こうするしか。
But you have no idea how to do it, right? Isn't this our best option?
悪い。俺もこれの使い方を勉強するから、ちょっとやり方を教えてくれ。
I swear to God, they can so it'll be a short sentence. It'll take like 10 like fucking minutes to say the line. But this line right here looks longer, and they'd be like, "I'm done. 5 seconds, we're done." I'm just like, bro, I'm just waiting patiently because I thought you were gonna take longer to speak that. It's a reference of a farmer in Texas that offered a 10 kg of wheel of cheese to a suburb woman when they first met. Aww, marriage right there. Marriage gift. I don't believe I've ever heard that story, but that sounds cute. Gonna offer cheese. Actually, wait, I think I heard a Reddit story about that, but I don't know if it's the same or if it was just like a Reddit story. I vaguely, but I don't know. But offering wheels of cheese. Shit. Somebody offers me mozzarella, I'm just be like, damn, you must like me, huh? Mozzarella for that. I can do so much with mozzarella. So much food. Food. I crave Italian food, like pizza. Well, I mean, they won't consider what we make over here Italian, but I crave American Italian food. Italians, calm down. Yes, matzah, Italian food is so good. It's so delicious. And honestly, when it comes in terms of like trying to find food to make, a lot of the foods that I find that is the cheapest to make for is like Italian, and then also like, well, kind of, but depending if you can find, if you have like already have a stack of seasonings at hand, like Asian food, mostly like Chinese dishes, as well as I want to say Indian, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it can be expensive depending on the ingredients I need. Or because I don't often, I have most, because like a lot of Indian influences in Caribbean food, but like a lot of times I cannot find. But yeah, it'd be good. Italian food is like the cheapest thing to make, because the Italian noodles are always cheap. Even during inflation, it's always like $1.99 here. Or even less, because sometimes I can find it for like, depending on the type of noodle, it could be, or pasta, it could be like 99 cents or so. And ramen noodles also is another cheap thing, because like you can do so much with ramen if you have extra ingredients for it. Like I have some sausage in the fridge, or well, freezer. I just put it in the freezer. Probably should have left it in the fridge. I could have made some ramen food. I could have made some ramen with that, like some kind of sausage ramen. Or pasta. I could have made pasta. But I'm kind of lazy, so I'll probably just make ramen and boil some eggs, and that's it. Or maybe I'll make chili oil, but then again, chili oil makes me feel sick, so... depending. Yeah, pasta is something like, it's like sometimes around like 5 DHS for a good amount. It's like $0.5. Ah, that's pretty. It is, yeah, that's pretty cheap. 50 cents. Ah, yeah, that's cheaper than here, but that's cheap. Pasta is so cheap. And honestly, you can actually, there's actually a way to turn Italian pasta into ramen. So, cause like I feel like ramen's a little bit more expensive than pasta here. Especially lately, because I feel like all the brands that's coming around here aren't cheap anymore. They're like $1.25, sometimes $1.50 for a for like maybe like one pack of ramen, and like a whole pack is like $4 or so. But like you can actually, I forgot the recipe, but if you look it up, you can learn how to change like Italian pasta into like ramen noodles. You just have to add like, I think like some kind of powder. I think it's either baking powder or something else. I don't remember, but. Yeah. It's an interesting trick I learned. Sorry, I'm going to have to learn how to use this tool though. Please teach me.
It
got so hot! Oh yeah, definitely. I can survive on one packet because I don't really eat a lot. I've always had like a small appetite. Or I'll just eat like throughout the day because I can't like eat too much in one sitting. But it's always like a little bit. But that's kind of why you kind of have to add on to your ramen. Like you gotta boil some eggs. Maybe if you have like some sandwich meat or some kind of meat, you can fry it up and add it to the ramen. Some vegetables that you got on hand. You always gotta add on. You gotta add some proteins and. I don't know what the other stuff is called. I don't know what but some proteins and veggies to your ramen, and then you got a full meal. Just whatever left over. Like you don't really have to go too crazy, too fancy or anything like that. Shit, if you have ground beef in the fridge, you use the ground beef and then, or whatever, or like whatever, and then you just cook it up, and then yeah, add it to the pasta, add it to the ramen, let it soak in those sauces, I guess. Or put it in afterwards. Or you can even like just like not have any like new like ramen water. If you don't want the ramen water, you can just save the sauce packet and just drain out the water. It's just like regular water. Add the sauce packet, maybe I don't know, something to make, maybe like I don't know, if like a little bit, keep a little bit of the liquid in just so it can like, you know, mix up stuff. Or you can just use oil, like I said, chili oil, whatever. And you can just make some kind of sauce from there, or gravy, so it's not too soggy on the meat. I don't know. don't know. It depends, because sometimes foods can be weird for me. I'm very picky. In exchange, I'll support you in any way I can. The methods may change, but the materials don't.
それじゃあどんなものが作れるかとか教えてもらえますか？
Although speaking of,
簡単なものしか作り方がわからなくて。
kinda. Yeah, I'm gonna Rebecca. I'm going to actually put some eggs to boil. 'Cause I'm actually kind of hungry. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I am back. I'm not gonna make it yet. I mean, I'm boiling it right now. It's gonna take about 20 minutes. Cause I like hard-boiled eggs. But I probably won't start eating. What time? Let's see. What time is it? Yeah, I probably won't start eating for a bit because I will be ending stream at like around how many? That's 33 50. I can't do math in my head right now. Give me a calculator. 50. I don't want to save soon because I need to save first. I mean, oh yeah. Okay, when I find the save point, I will end stream. Right, it's kind of too quick to start ending it now. Cause like I usually only stream for about 4 hours. Been a while since I'm 4 hours, and thank you. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going until I get to a save point. Oh, then can you teach me what you need to mix to make certain things? I only know very simple alchemy.
そうだな。とりあえず調合はしばらくエスカが担当してくれ。それ以外は俺が引き受けるよ。
Then why don't you handle the synthesizing in the beginning, and I'll handle everything else.
はい。2人で協力すればきっといろんなことができますよね。よーし、頑張るぞ。
Got it. If we work together, I'm sure we can make all sorts of blah blah blah. I can't speak. I'm sure we can make all sorts of amazing stuff.
設備に文句を言っても仕方ないしな。とにかく俺もできることを探していくか。
There's no point in complaining about there's no point in complaining about the facility. I need to figure out what it is I can do. I probably should have said it. Nope, don't need it. I know how to do alchemy.
ロジーさん、うつつか者ですが、ご迷惑をおかけしないように頑張ります。これからよろしくお願いします。
Logy, I'd like to formally say that though I may be inexperienced, I'll do my best to work with you.
ああ、急にどうしたんだ?
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
やっぱり一緒にお仕事をする仲間なんですから、いつまでもよそよそしくしてたらダメだと思うんです。
Well, we are going to be working together and all, so I thought we should be friends. Words.
そうだな。変に意識してても仕方ないよな。俺の方こそ気を使うべきだったよ。
It's okay. Let me check it out. And don't beat yourself up. You tried. I didn't see it yet, but let me see. Oh wait, wrong Twitter. Wrong Instagram, I mean. Me? Wishless. Oh, these are nice. I especially like the little kitty. Oh, I probably would turn it into like a lion face, because I'm actually a lion ram. I put the by the way 8. Oh, is that a meme? I never heard of it. By the way, so cute. I like his little eyes. Thank you. I'll definitely use it, but I have to. I can't use Instagram right now because it will make the stream freeze. But I will definitely try to remember. Please remember, ADHD. Remember to use them because they're actually really cool looking. Thank you so much. They're really pretty. I appreciate it, Rexa. Thank you. Gonna spice up. Wait, let me change my face. I need to turn my phone back on. Oh. Yeah, you ever have that moment where like you're sitting in like a hot day and all of a sudden your entire body starts itching out of nowhere? Ow! What face? Happy face. Thank you for the panels on the spice of my channel. Thank you. I'm so appreciative. And you take your time because you're doing it for free. So don't stress, and don't too much pressure. Okay. Also, I gotta turn on my air conditioner. It's hot. But thank you again. I'm so happy. I got new panels. I'll apply them later. Smiley face. Oh wait, did I read this part? I don't remember. Yeah, it's like, oh, why are you suddenly all itchy? And it's like you gotta wiggle or scratch everywhere, and it's just like, bruh, what's wrong with your skin? The thing is, it's not even that hot right now because like I had the air conditioner on for so long earlier, and then it made the room kind of cool. Cause like compared to like in the hallway, if I go out in the hallway, it's freaking burning. Aww. People tell me it's because of anxiety because I've been vibing many of those. Sometimes it could be about anxiety, but sometimes I don't even know. Sometimes it's just like it just happens. Like, I don't feel anxious at the moment. I feel pretty okay. But I don't know. Maybe I am at the same time because like even when I feel like I'm enjoying myself during a stream, after a stream, I suddenly feel like no energy. Like all my energy zaps away and I just feel so tired sometimes. And it's just like, and it's same with jobs. Even if it's a job I actually like and I'm enjoying it myself, afterwards I just always feel like I have zero energy to do anything else. And I don't know if that's because I I'm my anxiety. I'm just really good at like masking my anxiety or whatever. But I don't know. Aw, I didn't know that. I am the, oh, I'm also partially a ram, but I am national. I am national animal. Yeah, I'm hopefully. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like, cause it didn't used to be this bad, you know? I used to be able to go outside sometimes by myself, and I used to be like, okay. But, I don't know, becoming an adult, it suddenly got way worse. I mean, I have had moments where I kind of managed to, like, you know, get out of it. Like, I literally moved across the ocean once. And I had a chance, and I, like, lived somewhere else, not with my parents, but now I'm back with my parents, so it's kind of all came back. Barar, because it's lion. Yes, I am the goat. Well, not goat, but sheep. Bar. I got bar. Why does it sound like I'm saying bar? Bar. Alcoholic lion ram. Bar. I'm trying. Le roar. Le bar. Le bra. Bar. Anybody who's like just like copying, they're just like, what the hell is going on? And then you see me going bar. 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 I don't know what's wrong with me. Bar. Bar. Take me to the bar. I don't remember if I read this, but I'm gonna read it again. Cocaine bear movie? Is it bear about a cocaine bear? What? What is this movie? Aw, thank you. We are adorable together! Ooh, I swallowed my sweat. Ah. Saliva swallowed in the wrong hole. Ow. Okay, I'm better. I see. No point in being weird about it. I suppose. Oh no, I should read that a bit better. I see. No point in being weird about it, I suppose. I should have been more considerate myself. I don't. Does that really need a comma there? I don't even know.
こちらこそ調合に関しては任せっぱなしになると思う。しばらく頑張ってくれ。頼りにしてるよ。
Oh, let's see. What time? Where's? Let me see my timer. Oh, 9 minutes for my eggs. I may not know much about these methods, but I hope you. Slow down. I may not know much about these methods, but I hope to do my best too. I'm counting on you. Yes, leave it to me. Ow! I scratched my back and that hurt.
よろしくな。さて、設備も確認したし、班長のとこ
I
ろ
don't
に
even have nails. Why did that hurt? Thanks. Now that we've seen our thanks. Now that we've seen our accommodations, how about we go back to Marion? Can I say first? Finally, we're finally going to use our Atelier. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna save now. Can I save? I can save! Yay! I did not press the right button. Yay! Save complete. Saving system data. Now going, I said goating. Now going to the chat scene because this is the game is finally playable. Let's go. The game is finally playable, but I am going offline. I'm ending stream soon. Oh, I'm sorry. But honestly, they were actually gonna put us in another cutscene because even though it's not playable yet because there's gonna be another cutscene and then it'll be playable, I think. And that's I'm not 100% sure because I can't remember how long the intro was. Wait, hold on. Damn. We played 2 hours and 48 minutes of gameplay, and it was just literally dialogue. Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't realize my laugh kind of sounds like a goat. But yeah, it's a lot. I forgot because like even though I play this game a lot, I actually skipped through all the dialogue since the first time I played it because I played it so much, so it's like I don't really need to look at the dialogue. But now it's just like, damn, that's a lot of dialogue. I didn't realize that. And I read fast in my head, so it's way faster when you read in your head than when you speak out loud, especially for me since I'm not used to speaking out loud. Oops, excuse me, I had a burp. But yes, that is all for today. I don't know when I'll play Atelier again. Maybe tomorrow I decided to play Little Nightmares, and then Thursday, was it? I think it was Thursday. I was gonna play Resident Evil, maybe? I don't know. I might play Resident Evil because I don't know. I don't remember where I left off. And I feel like that's gonna be frustrating. So I might play Atelier again, I don't know. I don't gotta stick to my schedule as much. I mean, I should, but I don't know. I feel like I should play what I feel like playing in the moment, you know? So yes. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Rexa, for coming in for the follows and the support. And as well as Cleo, who has left. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am going to go eat. I'm going to take my eggs out of the pot before they burn. And I'm going to... I guess I'm going to read. I don't know. I'm going to try to see if I can do some reading and then, like, make... I don't know if I can write it down. Maybe I'll just keep my microphone plugged in, and while I'm reading I'll just make comments so I can put it into a 15-minute video from YouTube for my other channel. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best, and hopefully I can post a VOD with actual what's the word? You know how some YouTube videos have like a timeline to say when things are? Yeah, hopefully I can do that because sometimes I just put it off for too long. Hopefully I can do that, and then hopefully I can make some shorts out of this video, this stream. But yes, thank you all for coming. I'm going to go eat. Thank you. Bye bye, Rexa. Thank you for coming. Bye bye. And now I'm gonna play my ending card. Yay.